Aggies trapping the ball. Deep shot off the mark. Alondes Williams, that was his first shot of the game. Another rebound.
Well, one thing Wake Forest is doing so far is they're daring the Aggies to shoot those threes.
Alondes Williams, scoop shot, gets it to go. Your ACC Player of the Year. Teammates about the Garden. He said the lights are just different. Everything about it is just special, and he can't wait to get there. Off the mark. On the rebound, good box out. Williams still can't get on track, though. Alondes Williams, it's a 15-point lead. I mean, it feels like a 30-point game. Williams going one-on-two, just throws it up at the rim. Walton offensive rebound. Screen is set by Walton. Williamson, he's at half court. They can't get into anything. 10 on the shot clock. Alondes Williams off the mark. Rebound. Who else? Quentin Jackson. One on. 17-point lead for Texas A&M. Williams, Player of the Year in the ACC, still can't get on track. He's 1 of 7 from the floor with 3.
Not that he's not a smart player, but that's not a smart play right there.
Alondes Williams rattles in his jumper, his second jumper to go. He's got 5. And that was a big question mark even coming into the NIT, right? Both these teams felt slighted. Both teams felt like they could be in March Madness. And what would be their motivation here in the NIT? And now you're one.
Steve Forbes told us today, as of today, they've had 160 practices. All the teams playing now are sick of practicing. Nice cut to post up Nolan. Williams up and hangs in and drops in. Too strong. Charles Thompson back in, by the way, with 2 fouls. We'll monitor his situation. Williams, a little bit too strong with the jumper. 16-point lead for Wake Forest, but it's a 7-0 run at the moment. Alondes Williams can't hit from 3. The loose ball, the dive. gotta love the confidence for Monsanto as Williams puts on a move. Ball gets swatted away from him down the floor. Timberlake. Monsanto, the look down low to Walt. Williams, the finish.
Boy, Walton did a great thing.
You talk to any coach in the ACC, they'll say the Eagles play hard every game.
Speaking of hard, how about that drive and finish by Alondes Williams?
Well, you give an angle, and he can just overpower you. Coached at Forbes' high school before he got there, but those two have had a long-term relationship, and Steve was nice to give Don so much credit, and I've worked with Don for a lot of years. You're not going to find.
What's the response now from the Eagles? A missed three from Galloway. And boy, Davian Williamson ran into somebody, got caught on a screen, and was a little.
Coach of the year. The lack of gratitude is stunning. Clearly, he's not Canadian.
No. Williams backing down Galloway. And it belongs to Wake.
Lucius had the size advantage. Forced a really difficult shot.
LaRavia, nice look inside. Williams.
Well, he's unflappable in there. I mean, a lot of big guys would have panicked and tried to go too quickly, but not post.
Williams right at post, follows up his own miss. Nice.
But how quick was he off the floor for that second jump? Because this 6-point deficit, even though it's just 2 possessions, it feels like more, doesn't it? In this kind of game.
Yeah. Boy, Williams going to work. Williamson again with a burst of speed. Monsanto has to put the shot up. And a shot clock violation on the Deeks.
Bucket. It's just a defensive positioning issue on ball screen defense.
Hildreth in some trouble. Hildreth in some traffic. He gets out of it. 10 on the shot clock.
Got to switch. Monsanto on Langford.
Stays in front of him. Takes it away from him.
Boy, what a great job by Monsanto to move his feet and use that big. It's the penetration. That just draws the defense. You shade toward the ball and give a little bit of help, and that's a help and recover. Instead of being in a gap and having a one-way recovery, you're going 2 by 5. BC with 2-2-1, 3/4 court pressure just slows the advance down.
Alondes Williams, who twice has had to leave the game with cramps, is in the game right. Turn around, yes!
Boy, got to switch Monsanto on him, and just a superior offensive play by DeMar Langford.
And now Wake needs a quick score.
Peck home court.
His first one and misses this one. Yeah, they believe they're worthy by LaRavia, who had the dunk right before our first media timeout. 5-point lead, second chance opportunity here for Wake Forest, and that smooth touch from he's delivered a couple double-doubles this year as well.
And they'll go big with him and Walton when they move Williams over to the 1.
Williams missed just about everything as it went over.
The force is bogged down a little bit in the half court, not getting great looks on the perimeter.
We're seeing the zone from NC State, something Coach Keats said is not a normal staple of his programs anywhere. All that.
A lot of them have been dead ball turnovers.
Great point. LaRavia trapped underneath. You talked about his passing. You were on point. And how good is Williams cutting to the basket? Team leads all players. It's Williamson with 13. Good pump fake for Williams. That's a tough shot. Williams has 10.
I was going to say, you know, better fatigued with the losing that's been happening here over the past 10 years or so. And I think this year gives them a lot of hope. Especially
ACC women's basketball tournament today as C gives it up. Clemson beats Syracuse. Duke beat Pitt as the 3 misses, and Wake Forest beat Virginia. Driving to the rim. Hello! Mike Szymanski's picked for the ACC Player of the Year.
quiet.
It's one of the toughest shots in the business, and there's the big man, Dallas Walton, as Walton starting to have a pretty...
Intent here to run a little clock, not be in a hurry to get a shot.
Williams goes to the bucket. So good using both hands. Nice touch.
That's the thing. I mean, how do you guard that guy? You know, I mean...
It's 10 for Marcel. Walton now 42 points the last 2 games combined. And there's Williams with another bucket. Williams brings it down. Those assists are sleepy too. You don't even realize it, and he's just dealing with the helpers. I don't know if Smith got a piece of that or not.
He's back in the starting lineup after recovering from an illness that kept him out. They go right into Williams. Contested, no good. Walton keeps possession for Wake up ahead. Pull up. Williams drills it. Alondes Williams. Here's Alondes Williams. Through the spin cycle. Muscling his way to the rim. Alondes Williams.
Point about Dallas Walton in that game against Clemson, he really struggled. 2 points, 1 of 5 field goals. You're right, they need his production.
They looked like they had it comfortable, and Louisville, never say die attitude, has the lead down to 13. Williams step back 3 off the mark. Foul on the floor.
Wait, you got to turn every time a shot goes up and find those 2 guys and put a body on them.
Alondes Williams, really good look. He's missed 2 in a row. Williams calling for it. He gets it. Here's Alondes Williams. 3 seconds to shoot. Williams steps into the 3. Missed it. Williams pulls the trigger. He buries it. Alondes Williams with a big-time punchback. Here's Alondes Williams. That's a goaltend. Both have had this season.
I think, Jay, and we've talked about this, you mentioned it earlier, the unselfish play, the assist for both these guys are good. When they've given him the ball, typically good things have happened. I think the issue is defensively, they've struggled.
Alondes Williams making the offense that makes Wake Forest so difficult to defend. Step back Williams.
Player, and then go from there.
There's LaRavia at the elbow extended. Williams' first shot comes 5.5 minutes in, and 5 of the 6 shot game. And they come here against, like we said, a banged-up Clemson squad. And a sluggish beginning to this game for the Demon Deacons. And another triple try. Williams misfires.
That is credit Clemson offensively. They've made shots to keep them out of transition.
Williams on the follow. His first points tonight.
Mike, he is so strong. I think.
And turnover's been a problem all season for Wake Forest. There's some give and take in this offense as Williams drills a 3, his first, to 6 points. And he turned it over 3 times in the first half. And Jake LaRavia had 4 points on 1 of 7 shooting.
On him picking up fouls, trying to go for offensive rebounds.
Off the turnover, Williams! Oh! Williamson kicks it out. Williams can't bury it, but an offensive rebound from Monsanto. LaRavia keeps. Williams, left hand finish. Remember, he took over in the second half. 7-point Clemson lead, 45 seconds to go. Williams so quickly to the rim. And 6 straight makes for Clemson as a team at the line. Williamson, no. On the rebound off the Alondes.
That'll work in Wake's favor. He is so dangerous getting to the rim.
Mucius is a dangerous three-point shooter. Williams tries one and misses. On average this season, almost 12.5 points per game for the senior from West Palm Beach, Florida, trying to defend on Williams. Walton was there as well. Williams got it back, and is that another one on Atkins?
Pitch, bring everybody in, get a good look at a three.
Williams hanging. Second effort is good. Alondes Williams.
With the smaller team out there, that offensive
in airspace, that's 4th best in the ACC, G-Man, and they make almost 9 per game. Williams the miss. Leszewski made just 4 of their last 16 shots, but they are crashing the glass, leading 18-7 on the boards. Here's Williams with a little touch in the miss. Knocked around and taken by Hub.
And it's got to be rebound.
Laravia was able to get it back out to Williams. Trying to create. Comes up short again.
I see in that play, I mean, Wesley is really a good matchup for him. He's been very active.
5 points for Hub. Williams hangs, misses. Follow is there from C.
And see, you know, if Leszewski hits the deck, playing a lot more freely.
He was a double-digit scorer against BC, and that was an attempted alley-oop. One-handed dunk by Williams, and he wedgied it.
You know, if Walton can go to work on him, he's going to have a pretty easy way of it.
Williams. That's more like it for Williams.
Yeah, just
tries to skip his way to the rim. Looked like Wirtz had it for a moment and lost the handle out of bounds. Wake's last 2 losses by just 6 points. Trying to cut the gap. Williams misses. Monsanto over the top, knocked it around.
A pretty tight whistle this afternoon.
Williams thought about 3, reconsiders and hits.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think.
Wake had a 1-point lead midway through the first half. Soft bounce and roll for Williams. And the Deeks are back in front. Game. His first made 3 of the second half. Williams' hesitation against 2 defenders. The roll wasn't there this time. Laravia, his first points of the second half.
He had a switch on Laravia, but chose to take a jump shot.
That bounces off. Irish want to run. They don't have the numerical advantage. Laravia tried to poke it in the tank as we head down the final 10 minutes of this second half and regulation. Williams will spin it and lay it in. Chance to take the lead, and they will. Williams slams it. Williams has 14. Got past the double, over the front rim. Alondes Williams. Knocked it away. They tried to get it to Leszewski. Williams trying to do it himself. It's spun out. Goodwin able to grab it. Double digits. He's given his team a 1-point lead. And 12 made threes. Williams driving.
And that, you know, having Atkinson out of the game right then hurt them on an offensive rebound.
Williams from the wing. Goodwin. Crowd starting to stand. Williams spins and lays it in. We're inside of 2 minutes to go. Wake up by 4. Williams. Crossover spin and bucket. Alondes Williams.
He's just been unstoppable. The ball out of his hands.
Ryan tries to guard him. Fall away. Rattles out. Atkinson the board. Chance to tie with a three.
Same thing about Wake Forest threes is that two of them have come from Walton. Or excuse me, one has come from Walton. They sprayed it around with their bigs knocking down triples, not their guards.
Leads the ACC in scoring and assists only with those three. They'll need a much more productive second half from him. He gets it started over Banchero and misses badly.
And on the other side, Banchero 0 for 3. He does have ball substance. He can impact the game in every aspect of the stat sheet, especially on the right side, where he can get assists, steals, rebounds, and get them into their transition game. And he's a really good perimeter defender.
But if you can set up your teammates like that unselfishly, that makes it easier for you later.
Well, that's part of being shot ready, is playing the game low to high and being able to make a quick decision whether you shoot it or you make a play for
This is really what crushed Wake Forest over the weekend against Miami. Here's Alondes Williams for three. Front of the iron, no good. How about the play by Griffin to keep it in possession? And the lob from Bank.
And let it fly outside the three-point line with confidence.
Williams on the drive and a strong take. He's so crafty around the basket.
So strong. His upper body strength, his commitment.
Speaking of proper dress code for coaches.
Nobody can look as good as you, Reese. This guy's got no chance when you're in the building.
I knew that there was a reason I liked working with you. Williams with a chance if he wants to push in transition. Williams right to the bucket and scores! 4-point game. 22 in a row in this building against Wake Forest. The most consecutive wins over a single opponent. Wake trying to change that as Alondes Williams gets into double figures. It's a 3-point game. And he's fouled on the way.
And Williams getting into it. I saw Hadim C just a level of energy on this end of the floor. Their body language doesn't look good to me on the offensive end.
Williams all the way.
That's the kind of body language I'm talking about. That's a great.
It didn't happen. Now the shot clock is 5. Williams has to force one up. It doesn't go. Monsanto with the offensive rebound. And Banchero swats it away. And it's saved. Williams for three. He got it. That's a 4-point game.
That's the kind of hustle Steve Forbes was looking for. What tremendous basketball IQ by Laravia to keep it alive.
Short C grabs the board. For the most part, Wake has forced them. They've had contested jump shots.
Extra pass. Williams from the corner. Deacon's cooling off a little. Wake Forest has led by as many as 11. Williams step back three. Miami keeping pace. That was a little too deep, but the rebound finds Walton. Williamson thought about it and then sticks it. Bullet there.
A little confusing on that pick and roll, but that's what Wardenberg is going to do. He's going to pick out there and drift on the three-point line.
Williams, what a shot, scooping it over the rim. Jake Laravia going baseline. Walton gets it outside, extra pass. Hurricanes close out, but they can't stop the Alondes Williams three. That's now 12 points for Miami off the Wake Forest turnovers. Williams swatted by Walker. Wong trying to beat Mucius.
Freedom that this team has in transition to pull up for the three, try to go for the tie.
Oh, nice move. Alondes Williams +1. Williamson sets up Williams. Joseph closes out. Alondes takes the smaller Joseph. Comes up short.
Yeah, it's a mismatch that he can take advantage.
The SoCon Freshman of the Year a season ago. Dishes to Williams. Walton tips it for Williamson.
You got Walton and C out there, a big, and you can see Miami not sending anybody to the offensive glass.
Williams has been so dangerous creating himself all season long. Williams guarded tightly by McGusty. Shot clock at 3. Williams has to fire. Puts it in.
Well, that's what a player of the year can. Defense that time really covered up on three-point shooters.
Williams on the drive. Wardenberg deflects it to Wong. He kept his feet in bounds right. Gusty, 18 for Wong. And again, a lot of standing around for Wake offensively, but it pays off this time with Williams getting two at the rim.
Yeah, there's really been, you've got to send him to his left hand. He gets to that right hand, he's going to finish more times than not.
Williams creates contact and has a chance for a three-point play.
Talking about finishing with...
What a big shot.
Yeah, poise on that shot, too.
Now Wake needs 4 points in 8 seconds. 3 won't go. Miami's got the rebound and the hurry.
Wolfpack goes back to the man-to-man after they missed the shot.
The miss by Williams.
That's not the best part of something. And when you take a bad shot, lots of times that allows your opponent to get out and go. And Terquavion Smith, he's got 8 points, but now he's 3 for 12.
He is one of the most fearless players and just continues to shoot. Shooters are going to shoot, Dan. You know these things.
Nice job by Helms to prevent LaRavia from getting to the goal.
Bounces around a little bit, and then Williams finally. LaRavia in the middle of the paint, though, he's been, or the floor has been somewhat of the answer.
Well, that's the answer for Wake Forest right there.
Let's work their way back into this one. State's only lead was 2-0. We've had 4 ties already, and Alondes Williams with the response.
Well, there's LaRavia with his 6th.
They're trying to protect home court. This is a huge win. They can pick this one up. Williams from deep. Long.
Again, that zone defense has Wake Forest
tied with that bucket he had at the other end. This game at 45. 5 on the shot clock for Wake Forest. Williams in the corner. And they regain the lead.
Another big basket, but Miami trails in the second half to Louisville. Miami trails in the second half against Georgia Tech.
We'll keep our eye out on those scores as this continues. And Williams with a nice bucket right out of the break. Season low, 29% from the floor. They struggled in the first half.
Oh, that's some pass. Oh, that's some pass. Great cut by Williams and LaRavia.
Had a 1-point game before Wake Forest went on a 16-2 run. And Williams, that one airmails. But as we're approaching the
Indiana State, Oklahoma, Colorado, and East Tennessee State. And Steve Forbes could write a book on how to use the transfer portal, I think, for all the other coaches in college basketball who will aspire to.
And you are getting experience, but not experience in your system.
Shot clock winding down. Williams gets it off. And the rebound ripped down by Caleb Mills. Mills tried to turn the quarter, hit a wet spot. LaRavia up ahead to Williams.
They've got 4 guys who can bring the ball out of the backcourt off of
for the Deeks. Old jab step. Williams into traffic. No. Monsanto rejected on the stick back. Third try won't go. Williams picks the pocket and then scores inside.
I guess both teams have a non-aggression. Force the kick out.
5 to shoot. Williams, does he realize it? Yes, to the bucket. Yes.
That's the one thing they can do. They can get down.
For Evans. Williams has the rebound. He was 1 assist shy of the triple-double the other day, and there's a strong coast-to-coast take from Man-Man.
Get that miss, and
Cleveland swatted by Walton.
He's the one real shot blocker for Wake Forest.
Wake's got numbers. Williams comes up short, tips the rebound to the corner, sets up Monsanto. And yet, that snapped a 6.5-minute scoring drought. LaRavia to Williams. Oh, nice finish.
That was a tough catch, too, about a 3-foot shoot. Unless it's inside on an offensive rebound.
Williams over Wilkes for 3.
Well, he's carrying Wake Forest right now, and it seems
just a 4th team foul. Ooh, nearly a steal there. Instead of Williams 3 and a Cleveland rebound. Seminoles looking to
3 blocks, Evan, but Mills, we touched on it, you touched on it earlier about him having to pick things up scoring wise. He'll probably be more aggressive.
When I said he had to pick things up, I wasn't thinking about the block shots.
5, but he hit a tough jumper.
Prieto shows up to stop ball. Laravia gets his own miss. Hits Williams down the lane.
Laravia scored.
The last 15 years, Wake has had only one player named first team All-ACC. Alondes Williams trying to make his mark and get that honor. Florida State, despite all their
turnovers in the first 10 minutes for Wake Forest in this half, they've cleaned that up.
Williams defended pretty well by the 7-footer. And up ahead, defended well. And turns it over, trying to get it to Cleveland. Man, spinning, hanging in the air, unable to finish. Seminoles ball. Williams, tough leaping grab. To the basket, what a strong take by Alondes Williams.
Just great.
Deacons have 3 ACC road wins this year, looking for number 4, and Alondes Williams continues to show his strength. Trying to get it to Laravia, swatted back at him by Prieto. Williams drives past him, hangs in the air, but can't finish. Loose ball still popping around Prieto. No, long rebound, Monsanto tracks it. Page out of Florida State's book. The transition attack. Williams missed it, but Mucius was there.
Hughley is a load inside, but that shot is a tough one. He has not played as well on the road as he has at home. Alondes Williams missing his first shot of the 9, scoring and rebounding right now. And Demon Deeks have assisted on 4 of their 5 baskets, and Alondes Williams hasn't even gotten started yet, but now he does. Right on cue in the ACC's lead.
Pitt showing some zone.
Arabia out to Williams for 3. One shot and done. The Panthers shot it well from 3. They shoot just a touch, or did, coming in under 30% for the season. Shot fake Alondes Williams, who hasn't quite found the range on his jumper yet. Wake Forest to shoot it well, an excellent shooting team. Turnover for the Panthers. Pittsburgh meanwhile shooting better from behind the arc than they typically do. Alondes Williams ahead of the pack, and it's knocked away. And in 2017, that he'll be another weapon, a little more added scoring punch for them off the bench.
Yeah, I think he can help change their team. I think he can give them another scorer off the bench.
Letting things go uncalled at times, but that one appeared to be clean swipe of the ball for Hughley. Williams right down the Boulevard string.
He doesn't need here, blended in with their motion game. Here comes a step-up screen. And Williams just does a good job of playing, you know.
And Hughley hit a jump shot last trip, missed the dunk this one. Inside 9.5 to go. Alondes Williams, the ACC's leading scorer, 2 spots in the polls, as Williams inches closer to a potential triple-double with the rebound. Wake moving the ball around. Williams can't quite find the range.
He's had 1 triple. His teammates have had 13 in the game.
Shooting 50% from behind the arc. And when they're doing like that, you can go ahead and play them both, and then you can have the high.
Meeting between the 2 schools, and Laravia, who handles at the top. Williams, a back rim miss. Laravia makes the save. Second chance for the. There's Walton at that foul line. And Alondes Williams at 2. And a kick out and a second chance again here for Wake Forest in as many possessions. Pressured hard that time, Laravia. Wake comes away with it, and Alondes Williams trying to get to the rim and can't finish. Fell off the front. Syracuse can't finish it, but Williams taps home the miss.
Yeah, that's been a problem for Syracuse here early in the game. Their defensive rebounding has not been good. They've gotten stops, Wes, I think.
Trying to answer, turned over, and Alondes with the hammer. Lenslem comes back into the game, the 6'10" sophomore from Nigeria. Here's Alondes Williams just rising in traffic, couldn't finish the short jump shot. For Anselm inside. And Wake's lead cut down to 3 there. Here's Alondes Williams. And over the back goes Jimmy Boeheim. That's it.
Showed they were in an attacking mentality, and they've got to keep that up.
There's the foul line catch by LaRavia. Back for Alondes Williams. The 3 bounds away, and Swider the rebound. Monsanto tries to cut into it, cannot see the rebound. Bounce pass inside. Alondes Williams, a tough catch and score. He's only got 6 now on his 3rd field goal. Wake Forest, who is, by the way, seen the ACC's leading scorer, Alondes Williams, averaging 20, only with 6. Tried to get his 8-point right there, couldn't, and on the stick back with
guy in the ACC, and this one right here, TJ Bickerstaff against Jake LaRavia. I think those are 2 key matchups for Boston College in tonight's game.
They force a miss from Williams. Defenders. And Mucius open, but passed him out of a shot opportunity. Defense converges again. Nice job by the Eagles to slow down Williams. Nice minutes off the bench for Hadim C, who took the charge against Zachary. Grabs that rebound. And on the drive, just the step that Williams needed to get the buckets, and every player wants to have alongside them.
And in this game in particular, we talked about it, that matchup, Jake LaRavia. I think he is going to spend a lot of time on him in tonight's game. Boston College, that time Wake Forest tried to hit him with another backdoor cut.
And they've been great about that this year. Even with a hand in the face, the AC for a good portion of this first half as well. The big man coming off a career high for Boston College in favor of post is Karnick. Just 1 foul, has only played 8 minutes. So you imagine that's something that Earl Grant sees.
Has the ability to put it on the floor, on the perimeter. Really, he's become a really difficult matchup.
Here he's hunting a shot around the 3-point arc. The Deeks turn defense into offense and get a stop at the other end again. Karnick left on his back. 5-on-4 Wake Forest to the bucket. Alondes.
Obviously, in the ever-changing landscape of college athletics, he's always going to be on the go and on that phone. Doing a great job, though, early on, commissioner of the ACC.
Only 8 players have done that, some in multiple seasons in the last decade in college basketball. So it's pretty elite to see what he's doing. Here he gets out ahead of the field and continues to make it look out of the picture of what they've done on a somewhat regular basis in their 6 conference wins already. Williams toying with Galloway as he puts it up. And so 10.5 to go. Galloway inexplicably turns it over. Williams comes down the floor. They have climbed in the NCAA's evaluation tool as well, which is a significant contributor to how teams are viewed for the postseason.
Yeah, right now they only trail Duke in the net rankings and on the offensive glass.
Alondes Williams, the go-to guy, splits the defenders and gets the roll. Alondes Williams showing early. Williams again in attack mode. That one doesn't drop. Here goes Alondes Williams in transition. And he hits the 3. Alondes Williams fires Wake Forest. That joy has bred a lot of success, not just for him individually, but for the whole team. Pull up 3 here. Can't connect. Through Caleb Love.
Well, that's early right now. I think the struggle for Wake Forest defensive rebound. Now on the other side, Alondes Williams, that was a concern for Hubert Davis.
Quadruple header on the ACC network. Wake Forest looking for their first basket in 3 minutes. They've gone cold and allowed North Carolina.
A wide open shooter. Unselfish basketball, all set up by the ACC leader in assists.
This one he takes himself and he knocks it. Love lost the handle. LaRavia up ahead. Williams, count it, plus the foul. Alondes Williams. the country all season has been able to take Armando Bacot out of a game like Wake Forest has in this first half. Williams, tough shot off the mark. Now North Carolina. Maybe that'll ignite Armando Bacot. Offensive rebound, puts it up and in. Pipe back the other way, Alondes Williams. It's just too easy for him. Williams, how about the handles and the finish? Alondes Williams. Williams pull up pop, first miss of the half, and then commits the foul, making his case for ACC Player of the Year. 18 points, looking for more. Couldn't get past Bacot that time all night and forced Bacot into two misses there. Williams, post to post for the lay-in. Alondes Williams has
focus with the ball and makes others better, and I think that is a huge key to their success to go along with their really good defensive team.
Off the mark from Alondes Williams. A couple of turnovers, but his energy too has been infectious. There is the lob, and above the rim is Alondes Williams for his first 2 points, and we get a whistle. Walton redeems himself. Alondes Williams lines it up, and man knocks it down.
Gets a double team. Moore identifies the double coming. Back cut. DeVoe finds him in stride for a lane.
How about the lob? Witt to Alondes Williams. Carter Witt. Williams off the mark. Howard cleans. Coleman missed the bunny.
And I don't know if that was basket interference by LaRavia to alter that ball not going in.
Crafty move.
Hangs down the three. He is more engaged. Looks like Coach lit a fire underneath.
Sent him the memo with the TPS report and the cover sheet.
Good play.
DeVoe forced that one. And here comes Williams again. Driving on Moore. Tried to play wingman, had the open three.
Those are the ones, and it's asking a lot of DeVoe to be perfect, but he's got to make those shots.
Alondes Williams. And then DeVoe at the other end. 20 for the senior from Orlando. Williams the answer. Okay. Nearly a travel. And Saba's got 8 now, a career high.
If they're going to make a push, it has to happen now. And again, that initial throw. Yeah, absolutely. And he's also a willing rebounder because he's got that size on him. Look, he's a Coach Forbes guy. He's fearless, he's a competitor, and he's never scared. And again,
Alondes Williams, internal leadership. And then when we asked him specifically about Alondes Williams, there is an infectious energy from 31. He plays unselfish. So does LaRavia. They can score. They get everyone else involved.
Catch and release. Walton offensive glass. He went for the jam, and Shedrick knocked it away. 20 in black for Wake Forest.
He's a really good defensive player. Sealed off the drive and intercepted the pass.
So Williams missed everything with that initial shot. There's
maybe, just maybe, it's that spot.
It's a 15-2 run, Tim. Williams still can't get in the box score.
Got to knock this one down inside the arc.
He is into double digits. First player in our game to get to double figures in scoring. Williams, he's into the box score. Finally, late in this first half. Is one of those guys. He comes over from Indiana. Alondes Williams from Oklahoma. There he is for three. Mucius trying to bail him out. Williamson. Walton offensive glass. Williams for three.
Oh. 3 straight possessions now. Two big offensive rebounds. They have a chance for a third shot.
Williams lays it up and in.
That's what happens, though. It's kind of like a 4-year starter. He's been quiet here this evening. Just 2 points.
Williams backing down. Knocked away Beekman. Back to Williams. Didn't get the soft bounce. Staying with it. Williams, third chance. And he scores.
And a little flex to boot. Man, did he have to work. They need to stop.
Arabia charging to the rim. Williams cleans up the mess.
And again, he knocked the ball after he scored with no warning.
Williams trying to get by Beekman. Unsuccessfully for the moment. Backing down. Flexing again. Alondes Williams.
Down low early.
That's where he becomes a matchup nightmare. You put a smaller player on him, and he's just going to try to back him down and get into the post. Off the top, Williams really has been a huge pickup for them. You look at it, he leads the ACC in assists, but he also can score for himself as well, too. It starts there. You have to hit.
Here comes Wake. Williams, look out!
So they've hit a little bit of a speed bump on the offensive side.
Offensive rebound, second chance for Wake, and they cash in. Alondes Williams.
This game, Banchero has come out aggressive offensively.
Walton misfires. Who's there to scoop and score? Alondes Williams right on cue. Powell's having a terrific night as well. 8 of Duke's 15. One of the best players in the country. Williams pull up pop. It's pure and Wake. Back with it.
Right there, twice now. He's had pretty good position, 2 feet in the lane when he's caught the ball, just unable to finish.
That rolls off the rim from Alondes Williams. The crowd to get back into it, and Wake Forest is taking the lead despite shooting 1 of 7 from 3. Williams misfires there. So far in the first half, but possessions like that almost feel like a turnover, Huck. Williams coast to coast, everything but the finish.
Jay, make or miss in transition. He has been really aggressive pushing the ball before he can get their defense set up.
Perfect position for the follow front. Only played 9 minutes because he picked up 3 fouls, and that's after he played the full 45 in the overtime win against Syracuse. So they're going to need a big second half from Laravia. 20, that is huge for a guard, and it is paying dividends right now. Wake Forest needs to stop the bleeding. They go to Alondes Williams, rejected by Mark Williams. Second half. After they closed the first half going 4 for 4, they've made 10 in a row, and Williams right now just feasting inside. And Duke's up 19.
Unselfish basketball. You can't run your transition.
To this second half, Banchero has 22. Alondes Williams, the much-needed answer. Count it plus the foul, but right now... Alondes Williams, and that rolls in. He leads the defense. It has been all Duke. Williams, the spin cycle, gets that to go at the rim. Alondes Williams with 21. 12-point lead, but the door's been slightly cracked in the last 5 minutes. Duke no made field goals. Alondes Williams denied at the rim. All the way up ahead. They have just pounded it inside. It has worked. The defense has been dialed in all night. And what a bounce-back performance this has been after the loss in Miami over the weekend.
That's it on both ends.
And what specifically defensively have they done to stifle Wake? You know, the one person they haven't stifled has been Alondes Williams, who is 25.
And really, Wake had no answer for those two.
Williams with 25 of Wake's 62. Arabia after.
Miles on flights booked through Capital One Travel. Venture X, what's in your wallet?
First 5, the Deeks have scored the last 5, and there's Joe Girard knocking it down from deep.
And Joe Girard is another one.
5 open shots today from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and the key is to make that zone shift and to be able to get into those gaps and get open shots. You see Williams not settle for the 3, being able to put the ball on the floor. That's one of the things I love about his.
How do you feel Wake has done attacking the Syracuse zone that is morphing from a 2-3 into a 1-3-1?
Well, I think that they have, but then Syracuse with the length out there.
Edwards on the bench with 3 for the Orange. Williams is open.
Bang! You know what set that play up? You saw Musius go down. Up shot under contact by Joe Girard.
5 seconds here for Alondes Williams. Into the traffic, Williams can't score, and Buddy Boeheim has the rebound. Look at the wings of the zone. They're playing up high. Almost like a 4-1 instead of a 2-3. Williams from the corner. Got it!
And good challenge by Girard. It was one of those instances, good deep, better.
Witt circles the wagons. Alondes Williams from the other side. And it'll be Syracuse basketball.
Force him off the three-point line and keep an arm or a body on him so he can't be able to get separation.
Williams
skipping. Oh my goodness! How about Alondes Williams being able to
into the ball game. Witt into the paint. Williams, one bounce shot. Gets his own rebound, and he was fouled, I think, by Benny Williams.
They dodged a bullet that last time because, again, he's one of those guys, and you see Carter Witt throw one up.
How about the finish? Alondes Williams. Carter Witt on the drive, back outside Laravia. 5 to shoot for Witt. Tips a beautiful pass to Williams.
Pass by Witt.
Not scored. 15 minutes in the second half. Sees 3, no.
Oh, man.
Yes!
A man among boys. How about Alondes Williams down there?
Time with Swider into double figures. He's got a double-double, 10 points, 11 rebounds. Williams ties it up.
Not to be repetitious, but again, the success of Wake. You're not in a rush. You take your time. Realize where you get the ball. You see Williams right there in the middle.
Williams to the hoop, comes up short. Laravia gets it back out. Extra pass for Williams. He'll take it. Doesn't get the roll, and Swider's got it with 35 seconds.
CC Freshman of the Week. Big get out of Atlanta for Leonard Hamilton. Swooping with the left hand in traffic. That's the first bucket for Alondes. Laravia, the spin. Alondes Williams. Tight Mills the misfire. Seminoles have missed 11 in a row. Williams takes his time. He'd like to have that one over. Leonard, senior from Memphis, Tennessee. He wears number 12. He's on the ball right now, guarding Williams. And a crazy shot by Williams. It will stay. Relocates. Williams didn't have enough on that finger roll. Rebounded by Will.
3 of 9.
That man is 7 feet 4 inches tall. 5 for 6 at the line tonight. Alondes Williams again. He is the most patient man. Matthew Cleveland has his number called. Cleveland wears number 35, the freshman from Atlanta. Only a minute and a half of action in the first half because of foul trouble. Alondes Williams, nope, influenced by the long arm of Butler, but he got it back and scored!
Pick up a quick one here.
LaRavia, the dump down to Williams. What a spin! Oh,
that was
moving faster than a small-town rumor. And Cleveland lost it. Ripped away. Here comes Wake Forest. Into the game. Turnaround.
You can see, Eric, I mean, every shot is a tough shot for Florida State. Job, good decision that time instead of trying to make a tough shot to save the possession.
Williams off balance with the spring. No, if you're going to play for Leonard Hamilton, you're doing something right between the ears.
And you can defend your position too.
Explosive players on this Miami lineup, getting it to go to extend the lead back out to 4. Williams all the way up. That misses. The rebound taken and controlled by the Hurricanes.
And give Walker credit for company. It really is. You get Miami shooting the basketball this well with all the players they have, you could find yourself in significant trouble.
Williams with a Euro in the lane. Missed it. The follow, no good as well. The offensive rebound grab by Musius, but a foul.
On a nightly basis like it has been for the past couple of seasons, but of course he's always capable of putting up big numbers.
Williams will launch, can't connect. It's a defensive
feet gave way, and now an opportunity for Wake Forest to make this a one-possession game.
Finally, Williams able to get on the scoreboard.
The basket in the ACC.
Under 10. Williams going into the teeth of the Miami defense and scores. Alondes Williams gets it to
the best scorers and guys who get into the painted area, making plays for themselves and their teammates, doing damage here. Although Williams has been quiet, and then knocking down the 3-ball.
McGusty still can't get on track here offensively. Williams open for 3. He hits. Alondes Williams. It's a 2-point spinning, and then losing the ball. McGusty. 3 on 2. The lob for Williams. He goes glass to score. And a timeout call.
Out and doing exactly what their coaches want from them out of timeout.
Walton, the feed. Williamson 3 out of the corner. No good. The tip is in. Alondes Williams.
I know it's broken.
Wong unable to convert there. It's a 5-point game at 85-80. 2 minutes left to go. Williams 3. That's short. Tipped. Grabbed by McGusty.
But that 3 was a settled 3.
On the second. 88-81 lead. Williams cranks a 3. That's good. Alondes Williams hits a 3-pointer. The lead. Well, either way, actually. Williams swings a pass over to Williamson. Williams straight on 3. Missed it. Fell to the floor. Rebound grab.
32-15. We start this second half. Alondes Williams, ball in his hand, throwing it up. That's how Wake Forest starts this second half. Isaiah Musius throwing it down.
That's the.
Look at that crossover.
He dribbles too high.
Thought he got hit in the face, poked around, gets the ball back in close. Hadim C finishes it off.
Well, he's got to play. Key for Wake Forest is no turnovers now. Let's just get shots up.
Alondes Williams double team. He'll find Walton. He can hit those, and the big man drains it. The 7-foot seam.
That the last 10 games of your season matters. Now the committee doesn't look at that anymore. Nice pass. That's goaltending. LaRavia finally gets on the board. But John.
significantly. They won 23 games overall. As down low, Laravia catches the pass from Williams, slams it home. Timeout call, Townsend. It's no good. The rebound grab by Williams. Williams looking to run. Nice speed to Musius. Musius with a finish. Isaiah Musius with a bucket. He's got 12. Barr missed the layup. Caught it at a bad angle. The three on the other end. That's good. A big one.
But he's really good off the bounce. That's a broken floor. Drive it, see what the defense does, and make your decision from there.
Monsanto, he checked three. It's good.
He's a tenacious guy, and that's what's allowed him to have the terrific season he's had. In the first half, he was kind of disappeared a little bit.
That guy has not disappeared. Damari Monsanto, the CAA tournament, and because of that, and unfortunately for them, losing in the tournament as Walton throws it down, they were able to get an automatic bid into the NIT.
College going Dutch. Dallas Walton, he'll shoot the three every now and again. In fact, he's been hot lately. He'll also roll to the basket and slam it in. Just a simple little give and go. And that's Langford off to post. And Musius down with a loose ball.
Got to finish that. That's one where you go to the left hand, kiss it off the glass. Good cut. The ball handler foul on Musius there.
Missed opportunity there for the Eagles, though. Missing the front end as we go into the final minute of the half.
Great catchers, which sounds a bit pyromaniacal.
Maybe just means that they were scorching hot from three or something.
Scorching the nets. It's still good. My goodness, what a great.
He's a pick and roll guy, and plus he gets a lot of stuff off the offensive glass.
Three and in for Williamson. Damian Williamson, the senior from right here in Winston-Salem.
Got everybody in the lineup.
Well said, Mike. It is senior night, ceremony before the game. And this man was included as well for scoring 1,000 points. He's not a senior. He'll be back again. Walton.
And that's why Williams is leading the conference in assists. Just a great touch pass, getting into the interior of that zone. Walton making himself available. Usual for the Wolfpack.
Wade from three-point land started 3 for 5. They were 0 for 5 until that one finds the bottom of the net for Damian Williams.
Just wonder right now, is this the thing NC State has to guard against is a break, and that's what that young man has meant to this team. If he can creep in as the season goes on, they go into the NCAA tournament. If he can become a 15-point scorer, and speaking about big scoring,
the call decides to sit on it. Walton wanted it back. He wanted a heat check, and Williamson with a three and a timeout. 23 for Williamson for the big man. As Walton gets another rebound. Oh, they needed that ball a little bit closer to set. He'll make it an and one and add to his double-double numbers.
Where he's so dangerous.
4 players in double figures for the Demon Deacons, and a heat check for Walton. He is feeling it. He's got 20.
But that's the thing, for Smith, if they're cutting off his drive, then he's proven he can shoot the three.
Wow! That's why he's the player of the year. Forget the points. The outlets, career high. Right there for Williamson, 28.
Corner three, looking for the answer, goes begging from Al Ellis. Musius a three, it's good! Williamson open in the corner, he can't connect, tapped out to Alondes. Williams keeps the play alive, finds Hildreth for three, and he buries it! Cameron Hildreth. Here's Alondes Williams fighting through traffic, lays it on. Matthew Marsh does the rest.
Arabia are willing and really good passers. That time, Williams makes the right read, gets his teammate an open look.
Lines it up and knocks it down. Perfect 3 for 3, 19 points. That's a season high.
Well, if you're looking for a bright spot for Louisville, as you take a look at another beautiful dime by Alondes.
You're talking about, Huck.
Yeah, and I like that, trying to slow this game down. That's something Brad Brownell talked about, see if they can keep Wake Forest out of transition, but that's going to be a key right there.
Of the 19 field goal attempts from beyond the arc for the Deeks. Trailing by 11. Monsanto got a 4-3. This guy is on fire.
Good looks. That time, nice pass by Shefflin for the layup.
Sort of like a short roll off of that, right? As Marsh slams one down on a feed from Williams. Malcolm Huckabee, Mike Monaco, our entire crew with you. Little John Coliseum, the site. Wake down 7 on a stuff from Marsh.
Wins in school history of 467.
See Notre Dame in the zone. They're going to try to stop that, but Laravia gets behind the zone for the lob.
Lead the team. Williams guarded by Goodwin. He'll have a little bit of a size advantage. You see it's for 3.
Well, I talked about it. He scored 13 points.
Made 4 3-pointers in that game. C. He'll extend the range. It'll stay down for C.
He's not bad. I mean, he's 38% from 3.
Blended beautifully, including Williams that we mentioned, and Jake Laravia, number 0 that you'll see shortly, and the big man who can shoot it from 3, Dallas Walton, shown good range in recent games, Debbie. That was got selection, they call it, Debbie.
Yes, it is.
There is Walton, gets Banchero in the air. Dallas Walton, the transfer from Colorado, has all 5 Wake Forest points.
He knows how to put it together.
That he does. Williams with a terrific look and a flush from big Dallas Walton, who's having himself a night. He's got 9. Walton running for the dunk! Wake Forest, a quick timeout.
Turned away. We're expecting some pace today. Meanwhile, McGusty a little shaken up behind the play. Deacons with numbers. Laravia cashes in. Anthony Walker missed it. Alondes has the rebound.
You see, defensively, they kept him pinned on the sideline that time.
Oh, what a pass, and UCS finishes.
Miami followed a sleep train. Miami, as well as players, when he first got there, wanted to build that culture, and he's done a marvelous job of that.
Inside and 1. Dallas Walton delivers.
Wittenberg now 2 of 6 from the line.
Oh, Williams thought he gave it away. Somehow he keeps it alive and finds Laravia.
And 3 guys who've had a big impact on the team, obviously.
That turnover is from NC State. Corner 3, Mucius.
Well, Mucius is a guy.
Smith. A lot of contact, nothing called, so the play goes on. Wake Forest trying to see if they have numbers in transition.
Oh, what a pass! And that's Alondes Williams. he has.
Williams, who has been the answer for a squad in different scenarios in this game, finds Mucius for the 3. That wasn't short.
Now Mucius very confident in his.
Who has been very aggressive getting to the bucket. Dishes that one off. Outside shot.
How about that?
DMC.
Cross court, left-handed pass.
But he just does so much more than put the ball in the bucket. What a pass by Williams.
Well, again, he sees the court so well. Basket, and the only offense they've had in the second half has basically been Darion Seabrun.
That bucket by Laravia. That gets a perfect 10 for me.
Well, now, that ball.
Controlled by Wake. Yeah, Prieto's 3 for 4. The rest of the Seminoles, you're not going to believe it, are 1 for 20. Mucius to the bucket, lays it in. First 2 for the season.
A lot of fun for the fans, and that's what it's all about.
Hey, George, we appreciate you joining us for a few minutes. We'll let you go back and enjoy the rest of this special day. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Jake Laravia with an impressive finish there. Alondes Williams backing down Fletcher. Williamson What a shot.
His first points of...
Unless it's a shooting foul, obviously. Williams to Monsanto for three. Got it! What a shot for Damari Monsanto.
Trailing only Duke, Pittsburgh struggles, to put it kindly, on offense. They are the worst field goal shooting team and the worst scoring team. And the first shot of the night on the way in the transfer, Jake LaRavia is on the board. All but Davian Williamson among the transfers in their first season in Winston-Salem. Three ball on the way, and the aforementioned Davian Williams, who started shot, is a tough one. He has not played as well on the road as he has at home. Alondes Williams missing his first shot of the night. The Oklahoma transfer has been sensational, but Dallas Walton, big fella, stepping out.
Being the second highest scoring team in the ACC to just 34 points right now.
But it is not keeping the Demon Deacons from extending the lead as Musius goes back to work. He has been really good. I mentioned the game that he had against Syracuse, extending his game to the outside and waiting for it. He's playing with a couple of fouls.
The block, and when he played against BC, they brought the double team on the bounce. And when you play against Tony Bennett's team at Virginia, you know they're going to double the block every time. You can see that he's watched film.
To blame him, it's been a frustrating night, not only for his team, him personally. Picked up his first foul. LaRavia, thank you very much. Lead back to 21. Go to Cali now with 21 points to lead all scorers. Williams again. Might as well try that three ball again. Walton's feeling. Williams can't quite find the range on the jump shot tonight, but he gets it back. He'll have another opportunity. He does have a chance for an assist, and he gets one.
Jesse Edwards, of course, was in foul trouble the entire game.
Musius strokes a long three. And the Deacons on the board.
And Musius, of course, has had a
deflected away. Walton. And LaRavia and the Deeks looking for something. Davian Williamson knocks down a triple.
There's that trend in that time, but still, Buddy Boeheim will make a lot more of those than he'll miss.
Here's Monsanto launching and hitting. Damari Monsanto, 7th three of the year. Pivots back for Williamson. There's Jake fighting through traffic and scoring. First field goal for LaRavia, Dan.
And that's real.
Jones. Boston College just 1 of 5 from beyond the arc to start. Williamson sneaks away and makes Boston College pay with a three.
Right now, playing really well for Boston College.
Oh my goodness, an off-balance three from Williamson when he's wanted it. The lives of broadcasters, because we want people to stay awake when they're watching, and that just wouldn't do it for anybody.
Come on, give us a little bit of
Yeah, we've got two. Karnick again down the lane, and the missed opportunities at the rim continue for the Eagles. Allowed to the bucket, and LaRavia soars over the top like a superhero.
freshman for BC, Gianni Thompson, coming up with a three, much needed three.
They're well on their way to their first winning season in 5 years. Also their last NCAA tournament. Forbes has come in and engineered a great turnaround. Down, you want to be technical, 49 from tip-off to tip-off. Wednesday on the ACC Network Extra, as they are going to go back down here to North Carolina. They have to take on UNC.
Hold off the front of the rim. Alondes Williams in transition. Kick to the corner. Williamson hits the three. Davian Williamson, perfect from the track and field in Virginia women's swim, and you get to see all access behind the scenes that you can only see on the ACC network. As Wake Forest takes it the other way. Carolina needs to knock down if they're going to come back in this game. Three on the other end does fall. Damari Monsanto.
It probably means the doctors have cleared Georgia Tech to no longer wear masks on the sidelines. LaRavia on the inside. Indiana State transfer, 15 a game. Neither team has hit a three so far. Monsanto lines it up and knocks it down. Here's Sturdivant. Got caught in the air. Williams pushing the pretty feed to Mucius. And right now, Wake moving the ball
from beyond the arc. They're going to ride him. And he's opened up here perfect in the second half with 5 points, 2 and 2 from the field.
Skip to Mucius. Back-to-back threes for Isaiah Mucius. Beats LaRavia and Georgia Tech with its first lead since the 15-25 mark of the first half. And we're back to even. 7 of Usher's 9 in the second half. He gives it away. Williams dumps it back. The three is good. Debo Coleman off the side of the rim. And LaRavia for 4. Williams to LaRavia. Top 2 scores. Coleman no good. It went through Gigi Berea. LaRavia there to pick it up. Wake Forest looking to run again. Wide open. Williamson, the three.
Williams. C. 3. How about that game in double digits right now? 6 of 8 from the floor for Armin Franklin. Walton got free and he jams it. Again. Williams flips it out to Mucius. He hits the 3, and the Dinks go in front, and a touchdown lead feels bigger than it is. Wake Forest is 3-3 in ACC play. LaRavia got free. Oh my goodness! I tell you what, they talk about.
Banchero's had the hot hand, tries his 3. Up ahead, defense into offense, name of the game, and Wake Forest rolling. Eyes
for the line.
Great feed inside. Walton the slam. Conference play. Backdoor open there, and LaRavia slams it home. Back-to-back bucket. Banchero slow to get up. It's a 5-on-4 with Banchero trailing. Mucius open. He buries it. That is what Wake Forest has been missing.
An opportunity to shoot uncontested in this bucket.
Really good offense being played right now. UC is trying to keep it rolling. Yes, sir.
UC is definitely feeling it.
Throws it 50 feet across midcourt. Here's Williams with 7 seconds. Dishing to Walton.
Oh, nice play. We're tied.
4 seconds left. Joe Girard at midcourt. Win or lose, we need more from Jesse Edwards. We need more than 20 minutes from him. He can't foul out. C. Up and
Nice. And again, what you've seen here is that good passing.
His awareness is just next level. And the awareness, along with the execution, the ability to get the ball there.
It fell with the jump hook.
That was nifty.
Top Florida State much more reliant on their bench than Wake Forest is. Wake will play 8 guys.
C. Oh, look at this kid. He came off the bench. He's got 6 points already. C fights for the rebound. Oh, scholarship earned.
And this is not a great offensive rebounding team at Wake Forest.
2 for a quarter. Isaiah Mucius missed.
To handle and get out in the open floor, he's going to see dividends from that.
Nobody shoots a higher ball than Wyatt Wilkes. That's now 2 3-pointers made.
That I think would normally be called a technical foul, or at least offensive goaltending, but he got away with it.
That wasn't going to go in until he brought the rim down with him. 2 in a row.
Miami has the 3 by Isaiah Mucius. No good, but the Demon Deacons control. Lobbed into the block, going glass is Dallas Walton.
Offensive rebound, Dallas. Their coaches, respectively, happy with the way things have gone thus far. But of course, now as we get to the mix of the ACC season, things could definitely change.
Jake LaRay, 4-point lead thus far for the Hurricanes. Battling down low, turnaround shot is in. And Sadim C able to get that one to drop.
A spark plug early in this game. We talk about Cameron McGusty and Isaiah Wong, but Charlie Moore, the third veteran of that backcourt, getting it done here early.
Dallas Walton with the dunk evening off of COVID protocols. Turning the ball over, the second turnover of the game for the Hurricanes, and right down the lane, once again, it's Dallas Walton.
And another.
If you're just joining us, Wake Forest has not led in this game. Inside feed, C with the layup.
Alondes Williams once again attacking knocking down threes. Davian Williamson getting involved. Dallas Walton was in double figures in the first half. So you've got a bunch of guys as LaRavia gets another easy bucket. And again, it's, Williams just not handling the basketball with two players around.
Gusty lost the ball. Numbers for the Demon Deacons. The layup is in for Musius.
And a great find by Alondes Williams after the great.
2 in the first 2 minutes. Off the skip, Isaiah Musius drills a 3.
And Isaiah Musius shooting the basketball for the Cards, and he trusts guys that have that experience giving them the basketball.
Davian Williamson on the run out.
Nice finish by Davian Williamson.
They've been waiting for that Sam Williamson to show up this year. What a pass from Alondes Williams to Dallas Walton.
Steve Forbes says when you get an opportunity to follow a guy like Malik Williams, who has been a leader for this Louisville team really since his sophomore season, especially vocally, that's a great development.
Jared West is battling with Alondes Williams.
Yeah, but that's a battle.
Spinning,
he lost that possession.
Dishing, and scoring. That's Hadim C. That is gorgeous, Corey.
That is gorgeous.
Musius left alone. Yes! Another big shot from Isaiah Musius. Williams saves it. Now Davian Williamson. Alondes Williams. Now Williamson. Wake Forest leads.
Offense from beyond the arc, and Braswell's a guy who shoots a lot of threes. Nice pass.
Laying it up and in. Hadim C.
Guys, they lost guys to the transfer portal. They added guys from the transfer portal, so it's really hard to evaluate.
What a pass from Williams to Musius. That was after Khalifa. Carter Witt back in the game for Wake Forest. Deflected. Almost a turnover. Ripped away by Williams and a jam. What looked like it was going to be a turnover turned into an alley-oop. Hadim C playing with 2 fouls. Dangerous pass for Williams. Down low for Walton, and he messes it up and in.
That's a nice move by Walton. He caught the pass.
Missed the 3. Rebound Alondes Williams. Bullet pass to Musius. What a look. As you might expect, Charlotte, as the campus closest to here, about 15 minutes away. As Walton banks it in, Charlotte has had the most fans of any team we've seen here today. They're 36 points this half, 38 points. Musius a big 3. It's good! Huge shot, Isaiah Musius.
Well, you got it ball.
6 seconds left. Williams starts towards the rim with 4. Williams hangs, kicks it out. Musius, game-winning 3. It's good!
Williams, the leading rebounder as well for Wake Forest. Hildreth ripping the ropes for the Demon Deeks. And a 3. Demon Deeks perfect from the free throw line in that first half. Musius gets them started off with the right foot with a 3-pointer. 3 threes for Musius. Now back on defense. Wake gets it. Williamson able to grab it and give it to Williams. Team last year, but they've already posted 8 wins. We told you about the OT wins out of conference. They'll go a little backdoor and get a rim bender to get it started. Laravia.
And that's what we're working on. They're in a 2-3 right now. Made shots, they'll go man. But we talked about the switching defense. It's just trying to give Wake a different look. And that's a pretty good look.
Williams found the open man. Lost this year, as Mike mentioned, the game against LSU on November 27th, 75-61. Held well below their season average for scoring. Musius faked the pass, hit the shot. Largest lead. Forrest, 3 for Walt. Turnover. Williamson. Yes, sir. For Aldrich. Musius on the move. Points now for Gainey, 11 in black. Twice the Big South Freshman of the Week this season. Early on in the schedule, that is Walton. That one has enough. The previous shot was his first miss, but that one's got 12. Laravia from Williams.
Difference to me.
Drop it inside. C. And the vision from Williams.
Good high-low action.
Wake, however, is holding USC Upstate to 29% shooting on the game. Witt lines up a 3, and that baby is all net.
You know, that first 3 that he made.
Williams looking for the assist. Walton, that'll do it.
That's it. He knew it too.
All year long.
Wake Forest has been outstanding offensively so far this year, averaging above 82 points per game, and Davian Williamson is a big reason why. He's struggling with that shot all year, Dan.
Yeah, he has. He shot the ball really well from outside last year, but he struggled this year, and I think that's affected his game. There's another 3 by Williamson.
Williams feeds Walton. Good look for 2.
Now equaled in this game his 3-point total on the season.
Walton down low. He's got size, and that's barbecue chicken against a couple smaller Hokies.
They can get the ball inside and score, and they can also defend with their size.
Gassan was denied by C. What a look from Alondes Williams on a line to Cameron Hill.
Between him and the goal.
Alondes Williams working on Couture. Great defense, but Williams has his season-high 6th assist of the day on a beautiful dish to...
Not far from the basket.
Keve Aluma came in with 2 threes in Virginia Tech's first 8 games. He's got 3 in the first half. Answer from Musius, who's heating up. 9 points now to... 5 to shoot for Alondes Williams. Beautiful find, transfer to transfer, and Laravia finishes.
Wade, who only made 1 field goal. That's not going to happen very often.
Williams still out there. So is Williams' son. Exclamation mark for Davian Williams.
Barry to cut him off.
Alondes Williams trying to back down Trey Barry. Kick out Laravia's 3.
Now Williams can back you down.
6 of the 9 field goals, Dan, for the Deacons are from the perimeter.
Well, when you make 3-pointers like that, it really gets the defensive attention, so they start attacking the 3-point shooters, and when they do, that creates...
Young threw it away, Williams the takeaway. Ahead, Laravia got to beat Young, and does. First 2-point goal for Jake Laravia. Walton hedged on that screen. Musius.
A situation where Davian Williams.
Look at the move. Big Dallas Walton ties it up.
Walton just in. Walton.
Williamson on the jump stop. Corner Laravia. He can score from all over on the floor. Played 41 minutes last night with 17 points. Terrific. Can't get the roll. And Walton will do it on the other end. Alondes Williams. To Laravia. Here come the Demon Deacons. Williams baseline. He's working days. Got it back out to LaRavia, and he'll let fly. And got it. Jake LaRavia is keeping the Demon Deacons in it tonight.
Zone here by Oregon State. Packing it in. Mix it up.
Ooh. Triple in the corner, Isaiah Musius.
Tremendous three.
Musius. Same spots. Williams with the great look to LaRavia and the foul.
Tremendous player. Played for Lon Kruger at Colorado for a while. Excuse me. That's a mistake.
I thought he brought great continuity to Wake Forest. He moved the ball. He defended.
What a skip pass. LaRavia. And misses on the backside for Williams and Wake Forest to run. Live. Oh, my goodness. LaRavia. And here's Williams leading a 3-on-2 with a look away, and Musius and one. Out of a double team. How about a one from the top? Back rim miss. Williams and a fresh 20. Williamson, yes. 5 for Dave.
Right now is a danger zone for A&T. It's only 21-9, but
now it's 24-9. Carter Witt from deep.
It's getting it.
Williams into traffic, back outside. Williamson, boom. Second three for Dave.
Yes, it's 3 meals for sure every time.
Williams with 7 to a wide open Williamson. Got it. 50 in the half for Wake.
Really good looks. Not able to knock those down. An unforced turnover makes Barkley mad. After the turnover, the backdoor cut makes Steve happy.
Beautiful feed, and LaRavia throws it down.
Players on this Charleston basketball team, and this kid's going to be a nut. We just said that about Clifton. I think he can be good too. Nice pass.
Hadim C lays it in off the feed from Alondes Williams.
Not thinking about them. That might have been Coach Smith's last NCAA tournament here. I think that was that year.
Hadim C from the top of the key with the long two.
A new long-range shooter.
First half, he has been struggling offensively. A guy they'd love to get going these next couple home games. Oh, nice pass to LaRavia. Beautiful feed from Williamson. A bigger end of the corner is Deontay Buskey.
Buskey still struggling to try to knock down a shot.
He's 0 for 5. Davian Williamson, 3 more.
He's not.
And they beat Bowling Green in overtime in the opener. Back and forth, tight all the way. Williamson.
Wondering where they've got a 4-point lead. Deacons have got to be able to adjust on the defensive end.
Western Carolina made no doubt about it. They came here to win as the 3 is drained by Williamson. Out, Harris lost it.
Nice, very nice.
LaRavia on the give and go with Williams.
Damn, Barry's in your face.
Top returning scorer for the Catamounts has 13 tonight. Lob play, C finishes.
Nice job keeping it up high for C to finish there.
William and Mary's going to bring that double on the big man all night, which is going to leave someone open, and this time it's LaRavia for 3.
LaRavia was a nice 3-point shooter. His time at
turns it over. 5 early turnovers for the Tribe. And LaRavia! Timeout, William and Mary. 5 seconds into the second half. Williams, nice dish. Musius, got it.
Finally got him a basket. That was a really nice.
5 on the shot clock for Texas A&M. Taylor, a deep 3. Good box out underneath. Wake Forest comes away with it. Aggies, they got numbers that they wanted. In the corner, Jackson left alone. Now Wake Forest will break out with Monsanto in the corner. Tough. Curling is Gordon. Finds Diarra, his defender, on the floor. Misses everything.
Believer, John, that the last part of your year should matter. And by the end of the year, they were certainly an NCAA team.
Bradford from deep, off the mark. Texas A&M just one of a...
Say this, in fairness, we could make an argument for 8 teams. 4 got in, 4 didn't get in. I will say this, I am a believer that the last 10 games of your season matters. Now, the
will be a premium here for both teams tonight.
Thompson working down low, hook shot a little bit off the mark. Charles Thompson, one of the key cogs into
Lakers. Davion Harmon, who transferred from Oregon, like to make plays with the ball in his hands. He just didn't have a ton of opportunities, but he was a vital player on an NCAA tournament team last year.
shot clock to 3 for Thompson. Thompson with one fadeaway jumper, grazes the rim. Williams on the run out. Williams to the Gray, the kick out. Thompson jumper. That's no good. The rebound grab by Williams. Williams looking to run. Nice speed to Music. That's an air ball from Williamson. Nolan down the floor. Barr missed the layup. Caught it at a bad angle. The 3 on the other end, that's good.
And then to Boston. He's seen it all, hasn't he? Langford, isolated down on the block. Over Musius, too strong.
And it both would have panicked and tried to go too quickly, but not post.
Williams right at post, follows up his own miss. Nice.
But how quick was he off the floor for that second jump?
Williamson again with a burst of speed. Monsanto has to put the shot up. And a shot clock violation on the Deeks.
Senior night has been working for just about everybody in the lineup.
Well said, Mike. It is senior night, ceremony before the game. And this man was included as well for scoring 1,000 points. He's not a senior.
I think Wake has a little bit more balanced scoring than NC State, but they both rely heavily on their starters.
That foul was called on Dewana with 3 short, but kept alive. You see women's basketball tournament underway down the road in Greensboro. Orcel looked like he was going to try bank again.
The backboard is my friend.
Laravia. Look at injury in May. As you said in the shoot-around, it's amazing that he's even out there, let alone producing like he did right there.
Yeah. And it's going to be a double technical foul. Monsanto.
Tournament today as C gives it up. Clemson beats Syracuse. Duke beat Pitt as the 3 misses. And Wake Forest beat Virginia. Driving to the rim. Hello. My high is 27.
You think about that, Dean. With Williamson and Walton have combined for 46 points, and they've only taken
aggressive. First possession, tried to post that time in transition.
Corner 3 looking for the answer, goes begging from Al Ellis. Williamson up high. Curry mistimed it, but then corralled it. Goes up strong. Count it. Plus the foul. Sidney Curry feasting inside tonight.
Clemson offensively, they've made shots to keep them out of transition.
Williams on the follow. His first points tonight. And 7 assists against just 4 turnovers. Shefflin. They've wanted him to step out and extend that range. Fouls on Naz Bohannon, and it's his first. Bohannon couldn't get to the loose ball. Here's Alondes Williams in the open floor.
To keep the ball out of the paint.
Collins wide right. Williams the rebound. Wade can make it single digits.
He's at almost 12.5 points per game for the senior from West Palm Beach, Florida, trying to defend on Williams. Walton was there as well. Williams got it back, and is that another one on Atkinson?
This 2-game losing streak, and he needs to get going. It's a good start.
Goodwin, conversely, a bad start. He's missed 2 threes. Laravia had it not. Williams hanging. Second effort is good. Alondes Williams.
With the smaller team out there, that offensive.
Oh, Wake Forest is strong at home, 13-2. Wake's on a 9-0 run. They've made just 4 there. Krzyzewski lost the handle, got it to Ryan. Hub. Peaks leading rebounder. Williams got it. And Wake turnovers in this first half. Atkinson with a kick out. Perimeter working Hub. Missing the intended target into the hands of Williams. Irish have a 2-game winning streak going in the series. That's way off the mark from Hub.
And he had a switch on Laravia, but chose to take a jump shot.
Atkinson. Wesley, G-Man, bounces out.
1 on 3, and he was feeling it that time.
It's deflected. 24 points off turnovers in the game. Wirtz. It's for the Irish off of Wake turnovers. Couldn't convert this time. Williams, Witt on the run. Decides not to wait for reinforcements. Williams trying to bail him out. He got tied up with Wirtz.
To the rack. Williams, offensive foul.
Yeah, Alondes Williams trying to do a little too much right now to get his team going. The Deeks are a little more connected to start this second half after an abysmal first half.
Dangerous pass. That one is thrown away. Coleman, outlet pass up ahead. Oh, Bashiki, he tried to...
Well, you know Steve Forbes at his last time out was saying, hey, you want to play good offense, you better start playing defense.
And they are still not executing off. Williams 6'5", 215 from Milwaukee.
Give DeMar Langford credit. You know, Langford's got a great first step, good athlete, and he's done a good job. Level cuts that Jake LaRavia keeps making.
Turnaround off the glass. Well done by DeMar Langford Jr.
That's one of the things I like about Langford best is he can post, he can play in the middle of his zone. He's got a good runner. You've got to battle with him for position for an entire possession.
Now C couldn't handle the pass, and BC comes up with it. Zachary to inbound.
Got to go.
Galloway.
Surprising even his head coach with his ability to hit threes. He's got 8 already.
Well, and the thing too is, I mean, he's shooting from the logo, Dean, and that's almost unguardable.
That's tremendous defense.
Well, and the double team was great, and that's even better defense on the other end.
And the flush right there from Casey Morcell.
The teams, and but for NC State, we talked about them needing to finish and start strong, and they have in this game first 10 minutes.
5 turnovers for Wake Forest. Good work by Dewana to step out on Walton at that time to prevent the three. Now the rip for NC State. Pushing it is Morcell. He'll drop it off to Smith. And Winston-Salem. A big-time season. Walton once more, but Jalen Gibson has been sharp here for Coach Keats and the Wolfpack in the second half.
Job of spacing the floor, and then this one right here, Jake LaRavia. Both he and Alondes Williams so unselfish for guys that are 1 and 2 leading scorers for.
Here's Alondes Williams. They still have him. Ball ripped away. Louisville dialed in on defense, trying to cash in on senior night. ACC never dull, Malcolm.
Oh man, I mean, I had a chance to take a look at that Cleveland one. Just really.
Brooklyn.
A lot on the line, and you see all these teams really within 2 games, a game of each other. So Steve Forbes talked about the importance of really. Nobody would expect or was expecting that from Wake, and Steve Forbes deserves a lot of credit.
Morning. Went through pregame warmups, but Damari Monsanto got the start. And Mucius not a go for Wake as they turn it over again. Williamson, LaRavia, Monsanto, Williams, and Walton, the 5 for Steve Forbes. Good hands from Hunter. On the run out, laying it in.
He had started 34 games in a row, Mike, before he had to leave the starting lineup with the leg injury. Hub on the move, up and under.
He's 4 of 6 from 3.
Goes out of bounds and back to the Irish, so a timeout. How about the freshman Blake Wesley? 15 points.
High for LaRavia, who tried to save it.
You know, Reese, we were talking about Duke defense. Everyone 1 pass away has got a hand in a passing lane, sometimes half a body. Here's
Alondes Williams, some contact underneath, and they'll call Alondes for the charge.
You know, Alondes saw this charge being set up. It looked like he tried to avoid it.
Wake Forest needs a bit of a run. They need to get some points in transition, score quickly, kind of put some game pressure on Duke. That is what they do not need to do, is another turnover. Moore gets it back. Heading toward the 5-minute mark, 7-point lead, and just a loose turnover from Alondes Williams, and he'll exacerbate it by picking up the score.
By Walton guarding away from the basket. He's much more comfortable inside, but forced Wardenberg into a tough shot.
Excellent defense there. Alondes Williams had his pocket picked.
Front and getting the turnover.
Miami's first turnover. Only the second of the game for the 2 teams. Williams turns it over out of the double team. Augusta Conference wins at 3 different schools.
George Mason, Bowling Green, and now Miami.
Had a heck of a run at all 3.
Follow everything that's going on in the league, so it wasn't like Wake Forest was going to sneak up on them.
By the way, 3 fouls on Hadim C, 2 on Laravia, and Cam Hildreth gets a couple of minutes down hard.
It's just one of those guys, you know, Gak is one of the guys you can do that with, and Walker the same.
Another steal, it's McGusty. And shot. When you think about the importance of the double bye in the ACC tournament.
It's huge. You got 6 teams basically,
and this
in 4 spots.
And this game could decide.
Offense for defense going down the stretch.
Well, the crowd was ready to erupt, and it looked like Wake was going to attack quick, and now they've slowed down, and Wardenberg steals it and puts Miami back in front.
Wolfpack was in a man-to-man that time. Nice defense by Helms. Laravia with a couple inches height advantage, and this is Terquavion Smith. He is not afraid.
Fearless is that one. Has seen better days. Williams, I was going to say, might have gotten away with the push-off, but as the offensive foul there, that's his first in the zone for the Wolfpack.
And the shot clock running down again.
Every look for them has been late in the shot clock. Another turnover, actually a Sebron, one-on-one.
Mills over Williams, a little off balance. Seminoles are 0 for 4, but then they come up with a steal in the backcourt, and Mills missed the close shot, and then he gets in and out. It still feels like they're deep. They've played 10 guys already.
And you know, again, you can overcome certain things, but it just makes life so much easier when you have a tall front line.
Evans missed the runner. Laravia sets up Williams, and then he's a little careless with a dribble. Easy steal for Wilkes. Right. Goodness gracious. Steve Forbes might need a nap.
Block.
They reset the shot clock to 20. Maybe shouldn't have, but Wake turns it over anyway. Because of course they did. Contact. Bodies down in the backcourt. Dallas Walton and Tenor Engom both shaken up. And now Mills going into the spot where Engom's on the floor. This probably needs a whistle. Florida gets. Deacons have 3 ACC road wins this year, looking for number 4, and Alondes Williams continues to show his strength.
On Hughley, their leading scorer, his first of the night, and he's going to have to assert himself offensively if Pittsburgh is going to have a chance in this game, though errant passes like that will help. Panthers push it into the front court. Wade gets back nicely, and they take it right back. Alondes Williams all the way to the basket, and really good defensive play back there by the big fella Hughley to play defense without fouling. Spurs who might have, led a team or conference scored, maybe the team wasn't as successful, was important as well. Williams crossed himself up as a turnover for Wake Forest.
On a 3. The 3-and-D guy.
It's on an 11-2 run to close it to 14, and Williams.
Now Davian Williamson will fire for 3, misses badly. Alondes Williams the rebound, tried to give Wake another chance and threw it away. Buddy long range. A little bit of a heat check, Dan.
Well, I would say it was Wes, except he's not very hot.
Deacon well from the floor here in half 2.
Now, not only is Buddy Boeheim hot, but Cole Swider has been very aggressive, and their good hands creates the turnover.
Setzer. Mucius the rebound of the miss. Alondes Williams travels. Music going out of bounds. Sure did. So Wake trails by 13, Dan, and it still continues to be Buddy. And that is an offensive foul.
And this is Joseph Girard again, just doing a great job getting back on defense, moving his feet.
Boston College fails to convert at the rim. This time it was Ashton Langford. Sloppy pass taken away. Bickerstaff from his back gives to Ashton Langford the reverse. Armando Bacot, the Tar Heels against Darion Sebron And NC State with North Carolina winners of 6 of their last 7 against the Wolfpack. Carolina in action later on tonight follows us, as a matter of fact, coming off of back-to-back losses by 20 or more.
Right back inside to Manick. Too much on that touch. Williams rips down the rebound. He does it all for Wake Forest, but tried to do a little too much there and turned it over.
And Saba Gigi Berea, who missed that first shot from in close. There's Alondes Williams, 31 in black. Turnovers have been an issue for his side.
Just letting it fly.
Offensive rebound, Laravia. I don't think he's giving it up. Down low for C, it hits the rim. Scoring 7 rebounds for Monsanto and his first action of the season.
And there's no such thing as a bad shot for DeVoe, so you can't be angry at your star for taking it. He has to.
Usher got Laravia in the air and patiently puts it in. Williams, the lob for Laravia, knocked away by DeVoe.
Carter Witt has also come in, 11 in black. Clark the steal.
So even on a steal, they have a chance to run it out.
Is it 5 for Franklin? That's the handle on the tricky dribble. Williams crossed it over, ran into Franklin. Oh, offensive foul.
Bill coming. They were chasing him through the screen. Came off the curl, delivered it right where he needed to. Shedrick sends it down. Here's the steal.
Beekman for the jam. Well, in one arm, helping his teammate up with the other.
Without traveling.
Williams lost the footing.
Here we go. A rare fast break opportunity.
Franklin trying to beat 2 defenders.
Good defense. Jump ball. Possession arrow this time towards Virginia.
Shot clock at 5 for Williams. Here comes the double. Try to send it out to Williamson, and it's out of bounds.
You know, you tend to think that the Gardner is conversely 2 for 10 now for Virginia, number 1. Right?
Gardner has it. Saved by Beekman.
In the field, he got the start tonight, rewarded for that good game he had versus Virginia Tech. Now he comes up with the steal.
Gardner trying to join the...
Alondes Williams backing down, the kick out of control. First turnover for Wake, and Duke will get the ball back leading by. And again, an errant pass, that'll be another Wake Forest turnover. Both Williams was trying to do too much in the passing game. Moss dropped in from number 2 to number 8 in the national rankings. And Blue Devils looking to bounce back. Force another turnover. That's the 5th in the last 5. Mr. Reliable. Alondes Williams back the other way. Tied at 29. Risky cross-court pass read by Trevor Keels. 4-up.
He's the veteran. I think he's the guy, late game situations, that has to get this team settled and in position.
Moore picks the pocket of Williams.
That's twice now, out of bounds underneath. Wake Forest does not communicate, and they give up uncontested dunks.
Wendell Moore Jr. swipes it away from Williams again.
And they like to run.
Dad, his brother, family affair, obviously. Looking for Cameron Hildreth into the game, and the freshman from Great Britain lost it up.
More acclimated with their system.
Well, first you got to be comfortable being out there, and then you got to produce out there, and that pass was too tall even for Hadim C.
Arabia's done a solid job on Buddy Bayham, forcing him off the 3, and you see Williams. Oh, it looked like it could have been a nice play, but good defense to recover.
Yeah, you realize Laravia on the drive.
I actually thought that C could have let that one go.
Could have. Instead, Williams turns it over. Gerard picks his pocket,
Better job of being able to play on the ball and stay active and don't go for ball fakes.
A little too hot for that pass, trying to squeeze it through for Walton. November the 30th.
Evan, if I'm Steve Forbes, I tell my guys that, hey, we have been able to, you said lob, to see.
Both these teams played overtime on the same night.
And
he's up. He is really good. I mean, he had a 25-point game against Lipscomb earlier this year. But he can have some games where he disappears.
Another turnover for Florida State.
Play.
Nice move. Shot just won't fall for Worley. And another one and done as Wake Forest doing a good job on the glass. Pass picked off by the athletic big Butler.
Tag. Styles ready for new adventures and celebrations. Big or small. Find cozy essentials waiting to bring you joy. Shop where chic meets comfort. Somersault.com.
Cleveland. LaRavia blocked it and then got the rebound.
To give any three-point plays, he's just, he got by the first defender, let him have the layup.
When those rims first came into existence, they were called snapbacks. They still call them snapbacks nowadays?
With the defense that their groups are playing.
Way too easy for Isaiah Wong. LaRavia, and that ball was deflected. And some debate. Williamson with the lead at 8. Dangerous time here for Wake Forest. Williams loses the ball. 4-on-1. Moore takes it himself, lays it in. Wong with 23. 81-74 lead for the Hurricanes. Williams loses the handle. McGusty at a high level offensively to kind of deal with that rebounding disadvantage, and they've answered the bell. Williams in the lane. Player control foul coming up against Alondes Williams.
Both these teams so far, you would think that the tempo right now has to favor Wake Forest. They want to get up and down, put more points on the board, but Louisville wants to be able to slow teams down, but still get out of
7 minutes into the second half at the Unsettled.
And right now, Alondes Williams recognizing he's got players on the bench. Oh!
Offensive.
Off the dribble. Charlotte with some signs of life.
And a turnover. So could hold for one here, down by 14, and another score. They go
the basketball and create space and create opportunities for yourself.
They hedge on Williams. The ball's knocked away and stolen. 3 for the...
Around Stevens, didn't get the bounce. Staying with it is C, preserving the possession. Williams a little too quick, and he traveled. Wake Forest with that win last Saturday at Virginia Tech. 80-61. They tried to go on the inside, fumbled and lost. And that was here. And also against Oregon State. Won their first 6 games of the season.
Sometimes you need to probe inside early.
Alondes Williams on the drive. And it's a foul on the deck, and it goes against the offense. Young, and he said he's not worried. Murphy's figuring it out. He's still a joy to coach. Williams lost it. Aluma dives for it. That'll get the fans rocking in Blacksburg. Williams.
Travel.
Did he walk?
Yeah, he did. They're backcourt guys. Normally a strength for the Hokies.
Alondes Williams, big body. This time he bowls over Couture, and it's an offensive foul.
But Couture did
He's a gamer. 8 points, 8 assists, 5 rebounds.
Understand if you're the Geeks, you want to maybe take a little time off the clock, but you don't want to lose your momentum.
Go. Aluma double team. Bats it out. Williams picks it up on the run. He lost it. There's grease on the basketball.
Check the ball, see what they did. Nobody floor spread. They're really moving the defense around.
Here they create a one-on-one opportunity. Williams blocked inside. That was Barry that got a hand on it. Here's the outlet for Barron and Robbie LaRavia. 10 points first half. Scoreless here in half two. Tried to go back to C. Williams threw it away. Here's Greer. You got Williams in the air. Possessions have slowed considerably. Look at Williams. Tried to go to Williamson. Knocked over Greer. No whistle and a turnover for Wake Forest. All in the process. 10th on the...
Throw away. Reed saves. Pinson the other way. With 2 turnovers and Wake Forest with 3.
Yep. LSU still in there. 2-2 on it. What they love to do, steal the ball, try to score in transition now.
Corruption scandal. That's ongoing with no timetable as to where it stands. And yet another turnover as we continue the action. LSU has really... Williams threw it away.
Not pretty. This will not go into this. Gonna get deflection. There we go. Turnover.
Williams says that was tipped by Gaines, but
poor shot selection there.
And they'll call offensive. Stops, who knows? There's a steal. The game. Turnover again. Jump stop, lost the ball. You see Alatiche walling him off.
0.4 coming in, 10th best in the ASUN. The 5.4 rebounds from a 6'4 sophomore is impressive, and now Burton steps in and draws the charge.
In this season.
Well, it sure has. And the roster composition vastly different than a year ago for Coach Forbes. Lob for C, stolen out of the air, Youngblood. Owls looking to run. Here's 4 for Alex Peterson.
No
and Amir Abdur-Rahim's team gets right in the double team, and here's LaRue picking up a backcourt turnover.
Down 20. No quit in the Owls. Around today with you?
Yeah.
His hands were impressive at 7'1". Yeah, he's big, he's strong, he's physical, and you can't move him, but he catches passes.
Well, the other part about his game that
Gardner lost some of their big kids. I think J.J. Miles is back. He put some points up. It'll be interesting to see. Western Carolina versus East Carolina. That'll be a good game. 2 promising programs.
5, first 14 and a half minutes. This feels different.
4 of 20 shooting for William and Mary.
Williams had his pocket picked, and then he tips the shot, but...
Good comeback now by Wake Forest offensively.
Largest lead of the game was 18. It's now down to 12 on the block. Duke transfer Coleman, he's blocked.
And I think Alondes Williams made that block.
And he's on a heat check. Can't connect. Another offensive rebound. That's now 5 for the Tar Heels. Denied at the rim. Baycott stripped by Williams. Here goes. And LaRavia lost the handle. Leaky Black the other way now. Here's Leaky Black straight to the rim. Rejected by Alondes Williams. Caleb Love on the drive, blocked by Williams. That's his 3rd block of the night.
it up. Down low for C, it hits the rim. We'll stay with Georgia Tech.
Don't take the decent shot. Pursue the sublime one.
Maxwell contested. Williams got a piece.
Wake's guard.
And DeVoe to bring it every night, and of late, they haven't had that from both. Here's a turnover, numbers for the Yellow Jackets. Sturdivant blocked at the rim. Usher able to clean it up.
Part of that freshman class that came in 2018. He's the last man standing from it. The block by Williams on the layup attempt by Wong.
Expected to get more pressure than he actually received.
Naheem Aline with the leaner, won't go.
Good defense by
Swatted away by Williams. It's been more than 5 minutes of some battle. Laravia and Alatiche in the post. Davis' step back had it blocked, and Musius collects.
Outstanding junior campaign for the Owls.
He looks really good as an assist maker, a driver. This team plays with big heart.
Youngblood had it knocked out, but recovers with 8 to shoot.
The MEAC for 50 years. I was conditioned to thinking of A&T and the MEAC, but they are in the Big South now.
At the start of the half, A&T was driving to
lead changes, back and forth we go. That layup makes it 24-23 in favor of Wake in the second half. Nearly another lead change there. Of course,
never noticed that to work. Ashton Langford. Boy, strong move when Langford into post, the kick. And man-to-man, they like the matchup with the Alondes Williams. They just put him on the block, spread guys out on the perimeter, and let him go to work.
Leszewski is also sitting at 3 still. Wesley. He's coming.
Coach K tries to get him going early.
And as we look down.
Smith, who is hot. How Steve Forbes is ahead of schedule. This is his second year. And last year, this is a team with a shortened code score. Nice delivery by Williams.
great offensive play. That wasn't poor defense, that was great offense.
7-point lead for Wake Forest. Buddy Boeheim the answer.
I think it's a good idea to try to beat them down the court in transition. You just don't want to take tough shots.
Catch and shoot three again. Taller has a great length, and I think the thing that makes him a difficult matchup, he has the ability to put the ball out on the floor.
Three-pointer on the way, no good. And spend your energy at this end. And over the course of a 40-minute game, it wears you down.
Inside Beekman. Williams. Arabia, first field goal of the game. He's got a couple of free throws as well. How about Franklin again? Unloading and up. And on a 10-0 run.
Out of the corner from Virginia, they make you take tough shots. Even the ones you think should be a little easier turn out to be tough ones. And just 2 assists. They have done the job on him this evening.
Franklin misses.
Another air ball.
Florida State has it. It'll be Wilkes inbounding. 1 second on the shot clock.
Had Louisville live this season. But looking at their notes, it's surprising when you see Samuel Williamson as well as Jalen Withers.
Very strong start for Wake. And the layup is good.
Stevens hit the cutter and the ball got knocked out of bounds. Seeing Williams of the conference for the ACC, and Notre Dame has already defeated Kentucky tonight, number 10 in the nation. Well, Duke beating number 1 Gonzaga, that has to be up.
He's going to have to tame that a little bit.
13 points now for Williams on 4 of 10 shooting, and that leads everybody. He's got the ball.
It was 48-45. The Deacons were in the lead.
Couture lines it up.
Paint for the Owls.
He looks really good as an assist maker, a driver. This team plays with big heart.
Youngblood had it.
Notre Dame. Wake Forest is better than a year ago, and they impressed me. Now, the ACC is not strong at the top. Another three by
deflection gives them a chance to set the defense up with 37-4.
Busiest guy in the half for Wake Forest has been the guy charting deflections on the bench.
Jude, they just let Maddock flop and said play on. A lob to Abaji. It's good. Probably not. Abaji feeling it.
Here we go.
Why not?
Yep.
Playing off the closeout. They are so concerned about him shooting the basketball. Brady Manick putting it on the floor and making a play for somebody else.
Fat player from at Wichita State, really a catch-and-shoot shooter, to now playmaker, has been really incredible to watch.
LaGirl, stationary. Here's Gordon. That's a 2.
Good in the game before that against Texas Tech. Consistency has been an issue. At his size and athleticism, you got to finish that.
It's his pieces. Those role guys like Williams, Victor Iwuakor, and then a guy like Jalen Hill who...
Shot mechanics on point. He has 9 3-pointers coming into this one. 9 3-pointers in just 2 games. 8 coming in one contest. All back and forth basketball.
Got really good length, and it gives them an opportunity to bring some size off of their bench. Catch and shoot. That's a 2 from DeZagua in it. Under the 8-minute mark, DeZagua 3 from the corner. Stretch of 5 games for Lon Kruger's team. They need this Bedlam game. This is a must-win. I mean, I'd hate to go there, but given their schedule...
Love that. He just waited for Abaji to be on his heels just a little bit and then fired.
Follow is reminiscent of what we saw in November and early December.
Averaging 13, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists in his last 4 games. Isaac Likely, number...
Longer. There are people as long. Maybe Samuels might be as long, but Quest is super long. Out there that time, it's because of the defensive pressure that K-State has put on them.
John has been a force off the bench.
To knock it down. So tied up 14 apiece. Here's Moss. He tries a 3.
He's been... Dunks are no longer cool, just 3s.
To get hot. He's out of the game right now, getting a little rest.
Thompson blocked from behind by Williams.
And again, a lot of nice pieces for Steve Henson to go with that.
7-0 Sooner run. Manick converts the old-fashioned 3-point play, and Jackson has...
Decides to reset. 5 on the shot clock for the Aggies. Jackson, he's going to pull it.
And it came from the sideline. They got a sign over there one of the assistant coaches is holding up to call out that play. They barely keep it in the front court. And a 5-point lead, 2:43 in overtime.
Now BC can take their time here. You don't want to take the air out of the ball, but there's not a rush.
Guys this year, but that'll help transfer portal recruiting going forward for Steve Forbes. So these 2 guys have come in so...
Force Clemson to double.
8-0 run for Wake Forest. Hunter. Yes!
You see David Williams to miss a free throw. He's shooting 89%. In fact, I was looking back through his game-by-game numbers. A 13-2 run. Roach again. Loose ball and turnover for the Blue Devils. And Williams.
Himself in the non-conference schedule, and they have backed that up with a terrific conference season so far.
Toughest freshman that I can get. But the most important recruiting I can do for next year is trying to get Dallas Walton, Isaiah Mucius, Davian Williams. First on Williams.
But, you know, you're right out there in full view, especially they had this side cleared out. Kind of looking uphill during parts of the schedule, and then things have a way of evening out.
Caleb Mills pull-up jump. Caleb Mills just 1 for 7. Seminoles hanging around, but he was covered by them.
And made it a much tougher shot, a fall-away left-handed hook.
Evans for 2 off the glass. Stayed a month ago despite 22 turnovers. Trying to do it today despite 25 of them. Mills comes up short at 3 points. Looks like Laravia is going to finish 1 assist shy of the triple-double, but he's not going to care about that. As
NC State's got to run him off the three-point line, right? You got to make Buddy make plays with his feet. Had a chance to visit with Coach Greenberg earlier today.
Clearly, Coach Pastner was not happy with the effort in the first half, to where he wanted to sit him, bring him in this game, see if he'll be more aggressive and right at. This is where DeVoe's going to take over.
Yeah, I was telling us you got to live with some of those.
I would say things are getting off to a really good start in that department.
That helps when you can step in as
inbound play, and also there was no change of possession, so you get 20. Well, you get 20 seconds on that play.
Polite.
I tell you, until they prove themselves from the perimeter, if I'm Wake, I'm going to pack it in.
Ball was knocked into the backcourt, so we play on.
And Coach L not going to be satisfied with that level of defense from his team.
10-point lead here for the Hurricanes with just over 7 minutes left as Wong
giving up 31 more offensive rebounds to opponents than they've had on this season, and that's the 11th in the game today.
Wong.
First half, man. You don't want to put too much pressure on Booz, but generally if he plays well, the team plays well, and if he struggles, the team struggles.
Laravia and Alondes in the post.
Davis, a step back, had it blocked. Williams on Lucas.
Of 42, which is a robust 71%. Nadim C. Working on Williams. Duke flips it up. Raise the years. I was conditioned just thinking of A&T and the MEAC, but they are in the Big South now.
As far as the size to really put pressure on you, defend you. They're going to be a good basketball team because they can score.
Not shut down. And now Bryce Thompson has to gather it at midcourt with 4 on the shot clock. He goes at Manic with the left hand.
I'll tell you.
And despite the fact that Jared Butler did not have a terrific offensive night.
Up here, I love it.
Because that's basketball. That's coaching.
McClung stops, shoots off the back heel.
Tech to be the team they want to be in February and March. Kyler Edwards has to shoot that shot.
McClung battling, bouncing around and in.
For the Golden Eagles, R.J. Glasper puts it on the floor. Alondes Williams rakes it off of his leg and out of bounds. Banner has the rebound. Sheldon Stevens attacks.
He brought back the shaggy hair and the thin mustache, and he's getting the Larry Bird comparisons again. Late in the shot clock, Nembhard against Williams this time. 6 on the timer, Miles over Williams.
Ham in the game. Within 2.
Yeah, we've seen Leaves and Doolittle now use that bounce to get to the rim.
That's a hard drive.
Williams, Queth, they're going to have to give the Sooners good minutes.
Ramsey inside and the floater goes. Jones trying to make something happen. Not a lot of time left. 2 to shoot. Jones off balance.
Months here, gearing up for the Olympic Games.
3-on-3. That is going to be fun to watch in the Olympics as Wade goes back to
Ruth, big-time scorer in high school. To the corner, Manic.
And sharing the basketball, rotating defensively. Do your job, let the coach figure out which combinations work. I'd rather do this, where guys are chasing it.
A little combat. Davis.
Good. Now Bartley attacks Williams. Queth is there, and somebody will pick up a foul. Shot clock at 20 here for the Hawks.
Guy just went right around Alondes Williams to lay it in.
Up to about 5-7 years ago, 4 or 5 teams just dominated.
Hefner trying to split the defense, gets his pick and pocket.
Never noticed that to work. Ashton Langford. Boy, strong move when no hesitation. Monsanto got knocked down, got tangled up with Langford. Post again. For Jake LaRavia. What an all-around game. He mentioned, and it came from the sideline. They got a sign over there one of the assistant coaches is holding up to call out that play. They barely keep it in the front court.
Pretty nice transition defense by Wake Forest. So it looked like NC State was going to get a break.
Off the 8 turnovers, Smith cannot.
Technical, you get a ticket out.
Smith will get the whistle on LaRavia.
Okay, at least on the offensive end.
Protecting the rim is Walton as well. Look at the outlet.
Yeah. Both he and Alondes Williams so unselfish for guys that are 1 and 2 leading scorers for.
And Collins turns it over, defended by Alondes.
An early 3.
Wesley tried the acrobatic shot, got fouled on the way to the rim. A couple of players. Wesley driving. Walton challenging defensively. May have
5, 4 who've been starting. Keels, as we mentioned, back in the starting lineup tonight. Here's Wendell Moore Jr. all the way to the bucket, and it won't go. Williams has his first rebound. Job that Duke did on Buddy Boeheim. He came in averaging just about 20 points per game. He's held 2 for 15 from the floor, 1 for 10. You can see David Williams to miss a free throw. He's shooting 89%. In fact, I was looking back through his game-by-game numbers in a live ball turnover. Griffin, shot clock getting deep, has his pocket picked by Alondes Williams.
Some of the fans trying to rise back to their feet, imploring the Deacons to get a stop. Isaiah Wong defying gravity again.
Smith, who was hot.
Really switching out, trying to find Smith.
Helms to the bucket. He wanted
his eyes around so he could see him.
His 8th assist of the night. And LaRavia got.
Cleveland kicks it. Extra pass from Mills. Drives around Williams and scores. Defensively. Certainly contact there. Walton with a shoulder shrug on the 11 to 21.
Right here, you got to get something going to the basket.
Mills delivers, but missed the shot.
Help's coming from, and he's making a quick decision.
He usually had 8 of those turnovers, Debbie, you were talking about in that.
Score. Nice delivery by Williams.
Caleb Love on the drive, blocked by Williams.
To spend your energy at this end, and over the course of a 40-minute game, it wears you down.
Inside Beekman. William Mark trying to weave his way into the corner. Franklin. Beekman lays it off the glass and in. 30 seconds to go for Beekman. Virginia needs points in a hurry.
Real nice first half. He's got 9 points. Final minute of our first half. Worley, 6 for 7 at the free throw line. Ball was knocked into the backcourt, so we play on. 2 3-pointers made. See! He pulled the That, I think, would normally be. All right, now, a history lesson for the youngsters out there. That would have been impossible during your days. Am I right, Mike?
Yeah, no breakaway rim.
Yeah. Back in the day, you jump on that rim, it didn't go anywhere.
Nope.
Playing the 5 position right now for Miami. The DMC taking advantage of that in the post.
Wong battling down low and scoring. Problem for Coach Forbes and company.
It really is. You get Miami shooting the basketball this well with all the players they have. You can find
for Miami, the two teams' leading scorers had scored in this ball game. Wong gets a step, the drive, the layup is good.
End of the half making its last 10 field goals, so they found some rhythm offensively.
Wong shows the ball and gets the
shooters in the league.
Part of that freshman class that came in 2018. He's the last man standing from it. The block by Williams.
The basketball extremely well to end the first half, and then getting even better here to start this. Giving up 31 more offensive rebounds to opponents than they've had on this season, and that's the 11th in the game today.
Alondes Williams, with Coach Forbes says he's the best skip passer, especially off pick and roll action, that he's ever coached. And your force has once again found their rhythm on the offensive end of the floor.
Neither team had led by more than 3. It's now 6.
Right now on pace to get 60. But Steve Forbes will take the fact that they hold an 8-point lead right now in comparison.
Locke, the Florida transfer. He's comfortable in the middle.
He says feels like year one because, of course, he was hired late. And with COVID last year, they missed all of December.
He was about to go up, and he's like, you know what? I'm just going to let him dunk this ball. I don't want to end up on a poster.
Good crowd on hand.
A great student turnout, as usual, in Aggie land.
Tyrese Radford, kick out. This is Jackson, in and out.
Attack a defense that puts 5 on the floor on one side. On that midline, you have to skip this basketball.
Adim C and Damari Monsanto into the game for the first time for Wake Forest. Decides to reset. 5 on the shot clock for the Aggies. Jackson, he's going to pull it.
With calling the flop, because it was certainly a flop. My problem this year in college basketball is the leg kick out making contact.
These guys get their first New York City slice.
Yeah, I mean,
which one?
You know New York City.
Well, you know I do.
There'll be a lot of places to go. Wade, scorer in high school.
Taylor let it go.
with Williams. I said, when did you know he could really play? So I knew he had great court vision, could play, but the strength part of his game, when they scrimmaged South Carolina in mid-October.
Three from the outside, too strong out of the hands of Antonaz. And what a flurry that concludes with a...
Langford off to Ashton Langford. Deep one with a shot clock running down, and there's their first. Langford into post, the kick.
Interesting, your defender falls down and you take a step back to shoot a 3.
There's a 3 from Helms into far corner. Man,
that's the world that we live in, Dean. Guys are transferring, going to different schools, finishing at different schools.
Good rebound. Musius blocked by the youngster Smith, closing down on the bigger Musius. Mike Tominski, I'm Dean Linke, delighted to be with you. As NC State back out there in their familiar road red, trailing by 1.
Especially if this group seals the deal and gets into the NCAA tournament, that's going to be a huge boost for the program.
Speaking of a
double, already had 1 this year.
Alondes Williams, the 6'5" transfer from Oakland.
He's locked in early. He's come out in this game aggressive. First possession, tried to post that time in transition.
Corner three, hard to the hole, everything but the finish. Transition three, Locke pulls the trend.
Louisville 7 of their last 9. He's having strung together enough stops on the defensive end. They get one there, come down, and Noah Locke.
Really, I don't think we're going to see that anytime soon. The longevity that he's had and the success he's had at one place.
Lines it up and knocks it down. His 4th 3 of the night.
Continuing to knock down threes. That's their 10th 3 of the game now. 50%, 10 of 20. And Wake Forest bench held their breath as he went to the hole, making sure and hoping he did not pick up an offensive foul. And forced Clemson to double.
8-0 run for Wake Forest. Hunter. Yes!
It's a ridiculous 58% from the floor, and that is best in the ACC. Wesley misses. Leszewski. Quick trigger.
I'm not agreeing with the referee's assessment.
Leszewski on that Irish bench. Wesley again from the other side. 15 points. He and Wesley are leading scorers, both with 15. Will Wesley have 18? Not this time.
Leszewski is also sitting at 3 still.
Wesley.
He's coming.
Ryan, kick. Wesley, 3.
Freshman that I can get. But the most important recruiting I can do for next year is trying to get Dallas Walton, Isaiah Musius, Davian Williams.
Williams' hand, double teaming him after that pick and roll.
Playing free safety there. Jordan Miller comes up for the interception. McGusty sets up Pop. Hurricanes with a couple threes and a couple stops.
Got to stay on your feet. And Laravia knew he had the 3 fouls, so he was trying to not pick up the 4th.
Long 2 games against Florida State. Including last Saturday in Tallahassee. Wardenberg open, buries it.
Turnovers now for the Demon Deacons.
Darion Sebron and Jalen Gibson back on the floor for the Wolfpack. Helms from outside, and that misses.
Williamson. I thought Alondes Williams should have taken that ball all the way to the basket.
Prieto's pass came right back to him, so he'll set up Evans for 3. As many as 7 to get to within 1 or 2 here in the closing seconds. 3 wouldn't an average 20 a game as a freshman. Like a lot of these Florida State players of the current era, Cleveland can't connect from 3.
Spot on the floor and had a couple early in the game.
Monsanto may have 3 points. Looks like Laravia is going to finish 1 assist shy of the triple-double, but he's not going to care about that. As
Wake Forest in rotation, so they can get to the free throw line.
Shot clock towards 5. Oh.
The 2 leading scorers on this team, Hughley and Burton, have yet to scratch.
They're live.
And the point about playing in good programs, programs that he knew with that him guarding Hughley in the post. Nadim C played quite a bit in the first half and was effective. A 3-ball on the way.
Quarterfinal. Taylor inside to Coleman. Oh!
Now by Wake Forest offensively.
Largest lead of the game was 18. It's now down to 12 on the block. Duke transfer Coleman. He's
senior on this roster. He was recruited by Danny Manning. And now eventually here joining this season here in half 2, Thompson. shot, an air ball, tracked down by Nolan. His finish is good.
For the rebound, couldn't finish it, and back come the Eagles. And Galloway as a guard, getting down there, getting his nose dirty to rebound. Gotta go. Galloway. And 4 flat along the baseline with DeMar Langford against Jake LaRavia out top.
A good defense that time by Porcel, just better offense.
Walton with the rebound. On the season, Mike, he averaged 8 and 5. A tremendous senior night for Walton.
That's what I was saying. You think about that, Dean, with Williamson and Walton.
The bigs of Clemson are doing a nice job adjusting and then getting to the foul line.
Here, they let Bohannon. Honor. Nice floater on the base.
And off the hops. Elbow that time up in the rim.
Shefflin gets fouled.
3-point attempt scoring on the interior to start our game. Atkinson off the glass and he's going to the line.
Flip to 2022. Duke's allowing about 27%. And even when Duke misses, there's Mark Williams to clean up.
Pretty much injury-free. It's the same 7 guys have been there all year.
Fade away, Wardenberg. Wake by 8. USC Forbes, how many turnovers are you comfortable with? Nice block by Walt. Looked like Miami had began the fast break, but they forgot the ball. Wong, what a shot. Wong versus Musius, poked away by Williams. Wong goes glass and doubles the lead.
Trying to make some magic happen. That one's rejected at the rim. Williams could potentially get first to here.
You want on the inside if you're Wake Forest.
Sebron all the way to the rim, gets that one to fall, and a tough. Once again, something that we saw in the first half as well. The offensive boards, the second chance opportunities for NC State, and there's a bucket by Sebron.
Heck of a response to Wake Forest 5-0 start. Cleveland to the bucket. And C has Prieto with another offensive rebound, sets up Wilkes. Prieto, unbelievable!
The officials after that last call.
Glaring at him. Prieto for 3. Roof would have exploded here if he had made that. But Indiana State, all conference in the Missouri Valley. And he's going to get to 1,000 points in his career by the end of the season. But how about Harrison Prieto? Get with number 19 here today. A rare free throw miss on the front end of the 1-and-1. Cleveland tries to tie the game.
You made a point as we were preparing for this game. He turns it over, and I'm about to brag on him that as they come down the stretch at the end of the
chance in this game, though, errant passes like that will help. Panthers push it into the front court. Wade gets back nicely, and they take it right back.
Provided others.
Over County gets the shot blocked. To be commended for the way they've turned their program around, having a really, really good season right now. Joe Lenardi has them on the 8 line.
I hit him with it last night and said, I don't remember it ever happening, has it? And he looked at
Now to Pahan. Backs down on Williamson. Nice feed. Anselm another dunk.
His defense is playing pretty well, guys.
Yeah, absolutely right. Here's a catch by Edwards, and he missed the
Carolina in action later on tonight as well, trying to slow things down a little bit as they take on Virginia Tech. That game follows us.
Karnick, well defended by Walton on the roll. Picks it up as it bounces left block.
A non-factor in that first half, but I think it's more important for this guy at the line to get going for Boston College.
That's a balance, too, to consider, right, Malcolm? Because, as you mentioned conditioning just a moment ago, you're at the point in the season where you don't need long, strenuous workouts.
mismatch. Has 8 inches over Williamson. Can't use it, but they caught the rebound, and he's fouled.
Against Manic.
Manic
on a heat check. Can't connect. Another offensive rebound. That's now 5 for the Tar Heels. Denied at the rim. They lost the handle. Leaky Black the other way now. Here's Leaky Black straight to the rim. Rejected by Alondes. This is the night. 2 minutes left to this first half. Carolina down by 9. Love lost the hand. 5 seconds to shoot. R.J. Davis down the lane. Put it over for Wake Forest. But again, shows why Williams is leading the ACC in assists.
Home in a close one against Virginia Tech, 54-52. Virginia was just 3 of 13 from long distance. They go inside. Here at Wake Forest, they're 13 in black. Shot clock at 10 for Franklin to Cafaro. Oh, bounces off.
When they're in this same possession because they got the rebound.
Cafaro was 5 of 7 from the floor in that game against Virginia Tech, and Gardner. Beekman. Arabia came out to challenge. Franklin tried to drop it low in a congested area.
Langford off to Ashton Langford. Deep one with a shot clock running down, and there's their first extra rest. Basically an open middle right now, so you're seeing a lot of back cuts and trying to move this defense, then attack a great pick and roll. Almost half of Wake's points.
Well, to Holly's point, it is much easier to slow a game down than it is to speed one up. And if you're going to
nice two-man game between Ashton Langford. For Jake LaRavia, what an all-around game. You mentioned that's a break for Boston College. Let's see if the Eagles can take advantage of it. Inside 4 minutes.
With some contact on that shot attempt. You got to be strong. Bodies are flying.
Shot clock now down to 8.
Man, that's the world that we live in, Dean. Guys are transferring, going to different schools, finishing at different schools.
Good rebound pack. Shot clock winding down, though. Tough pass and the turnover. Great hands from the...
Especially if this group seals the deal and gets into the NCAA tournament, that's going to be a huge boost for the program.
Speaking of a
pretty nice transition defense by Wake Forest, though. Looked like NC State was going to get a break.
Off the 8th turnover, Smith cannot.
Technical, you get a ticket out.
Smith will get the whistle on LaRavia. Big day as he's in double figures.
They're going to have probably 5 guys in double figures, all 5 starters. Great balance. Okay, at least on the offensive end.
Protecting the rim is Walton as well. Look at the outlet.
Lines it up and knocks it down. His 4th 3 of the night.
Who's got it now in his first career start. Late shot clock here for Chase Hunter. Got Williams in the air and knocked. Here's Honor off the crossover. And he draws a foul on Alondes Williams.
Threes early in the shot clock.
Williams pries it away from Hunter.
I'm not agreeing with the referee's assessment.
Shesky on that Irish bench. Wesley again from the other side. 15 points. He and Wesley are leading scorers, both with 15. Will Wesley have 18? Not this time. Wesley driving. Walton challenging defensively. May have
to the end, but he's got to play solid D on Moore. The double comes. Moore's in a world of trouble. And it's an over and back call.
Hurricanes with a couple threes and a couple stops.
4 points for Dallas Walton.
This is an interesting matchup. Laravia going against Sebron. His eyes around so he could see him.
His 8th assist of the night. And Laravia got inside. That's coverage you can only find in one place right here. The AC Network and ESPN app.
Well, again, Alondes.
That's 5 steals so far for Florida State. Caleb Mills offensively. Certainly contact there. Walton with a shoulder shrug on the.
While Wake Forest has already been to the line 10 times and made 7 of them, and they lead by 19.
Well, look at the way Wake Forest has been defending.
Panthers hoping to go in with something to feel good about. He lost the handle on the way up, and it's a turnover for Pittsburgh.
Help's coming from, and he's making a quick decision.
He usually had 8 of those turnovers, Debbie, that you were talking about in that. That's the second one for season.
14 triples as a team, 16 as a season high for Wake.
Their leading scorer right now with 5. Yeah, Karnick.
How they've constructed this team, they really have been playing well.
They're well on their way to their first win.
Caleb Love on the drive, blocked by Williams. RJ Davis step back 3.
Get bored with it. Don't take the decent shot. Pursue the sublime.
Maxwell contested. Williams got a
pin early last year out of high school. They used him a little bit. You saw flashes. That's the kind of court awareness he possesses.
Off the mark, Howard cleans. There's Sturdivant. Got caught in the long. 38% three-point shooter. Tech has made 5 of its last 6.
One-on-one in transition, but said, "Not I feel my guy who can step into 1 for 3." And unselfishness about him that makes him fun to play with.
Down from Scavaro 1 bit. Shot clock is at 5 for Franklin. Lost the handle on the tricky dribble. 30 seconds to go for Beekman. Virginia needs points in a hurry.
This Green pulls up and they got the foul. He might get 3 shots. Joe Girard's got 6 already. All 5 Syracuse. Real nice first half. He's got 9 points. Final minute of our first half. Worley, 6 for 7 at the free throw line.
Even out. We up to about 5-7 years ago, 4 or 5 teams just dominated.
Hefner trying to split the defense, gets his pick and pop. Here comes Alondes Williams up ahead. Music. Talking about Hubert Davis, I mean, there's so many quality, especially I was reading an article today about the African-American head coaches getting an opportunity, not just as recruiters, but to run a program in the
second half, but they've limited Boston College to 37% on BC's offensive end. I think Wake's defense has led to better performance on the offensive end. With the ball and a 5-point lead, 2:43 in overtime. Now BC can take their time here. You don't want to take the air out of the ball, but there's not a rush. Ashton length.
For the Wolfpack. Shot clock winding down though. Tough pass and the turnover. Great hands from the superstar Williams. That's
the turnaround that he's done at Wake. Hard to argue that he's not coach of the year. But I want to see how this thing ends out. I want to not make my decision until the last game. For contested threes early in the shot clock.
Williams pries it away from Hunter. Laravia.
He's missed 2 threes. Laravia had it knocked away.
Cormac Ryan.
Back. Ryan. And then Wake Forest gets it right back with Williams. You see us again.
A 13-2 run Roach again. Loose ball and turnover for the Blue Devils. And Williams, who's playing with 3 fouls, and it's that's better than a live ball turnover. Griffin, shot clock getting deep, has his pocket picked by Alondes Williams. Shire exhorting his team to get back on deep. About to call a timeout, and instead they throw it away. Under a minute to go. Walton running for the dunk.
Some little things that Alondes Williams has been able to do in this game.
Just like that.
16-point lead.
For Florida State and Wake, 2 small teams on the court right now.
None of Florida State's 7-footers are on the floor, and they've got a bunch of them. And this will be Wilkes, defended well, and turns it over, trying to get it to Cleveland. Man, spinning, hanging in the air.
About how Steve Forbes is ahead of schedule. This is his 2nd year. And last year, this is a team with a shortened COVID season. Didn't win 17 games.
Penetration, but he just dribbled around until he found a lane and then took it all the way to the basket.
Buddy Boeheim trying to answer, turned over, and Alondes with the hammer. Music going out of bounds. Sure did. So Wake trails by 13, Dan, and it still continues to be Buddy.
And staff, how they've constructed this team, they really have been playing well.
They're well on their way to their first winning season in 5 years. Also their last NCAA.
A lot of points in the paint off the board tonight. Alondes Williams making his case for AC.
Williams off the mark. Howard cleans. Sturdivant got caught in the air. Williams pushing the pretty.
Walton not backing down from Cavaro one bit. Shot clock is at 5 for Franklin. That's the handle on the tricky dribble. Williams crossed it over, ran into Franklin.
Could have let that one go.
Could have. Instead, Williams turns it over. Gerard picks his pocket, and then Williams returns the favor. Man.
Start. Big problem for Coach Forbes and company.
It really is. You get Miami shooting the basketball this well with all the players they have, you could find yourself in significant trouble.
Williams with a Euro in the lane.
Miami credit, they've done a great job hedging. We've seen a number of turnovers by Williams just not handling the basketball with 2 players around.
Gusty lost the ball. Numbers for the Demon Deacons. The layup is in.
But Charlotte did make a little bit of a push late in that first half to try to get back into it, but a turnover to start the second half, and Alondes Williams running the break. Corner 3.
Conway, Huff, got by C. Hildreth with the help. Williams has it. So that's a couple of threes from Walton, and Musius making his 18th three of the season, shooting 37% from beyond the arc. That is taken away by Williams. 5 blocks in total for Wake Forest. 3 for Walton. Turnover. Williams
found their stroke, and that was an unbelievably competitive game.
Alondes Williams looking like Superman soaring for the steal. It's out of bounds off of Couture.
Couldn't tell you. I would think. Back to Young. Threw it away. Williams to take away. Ahead, Laravia. Got to beat Young. And done. Out of there. Walton and Williams combine on a great defensive play. Final minute.
Try to score in transition now.
And another turnover. Just back to back to back, and we finally got a foul. This one will be on Brandon Murray.
He makes life miserable for the ball handler. So quick, athletic, and long.
Musius. That's deep. They can't hit threes. Nope.
With 8 to shoot.
Here's Jennings. 2 on the shot clock, turned over to Williams. Hildreth back, and Williams.
He's got an explosiveness to his game, and I feel like we've just seen the tip of the iceberg.
It's amazing. Kinway averaged about 7.
At Winthrop, they qualified for the big dance both years. He was a finalist at Winthrop. Mark Prosser got the job. Here's a breakaway and a slam dunk for Williams.
Defense. Western Carolina's been very comfortable in running their offense. Put a little more pressure at the top this time.
Robinson lost it. Decided to lay it up. Inside out. Harris lost it.
Nice. Very nice.
Now a sophomore. But you got to think, Stan, as a sophomore, it's his first game playing with fans of his college career.
Yeah.
Good defense inside by Wake. Game as well.
He and White were bumping. And they really got tied up at about the top of the key. Nice back. Didn't get it.
Great ball denial from the Deeks. Williams coast to coast.
He kicked off against NC State, correct?
In perhaps the biggest home game in the history of Wake Forest football. Here's the steal and a stone.